Yeah, Reef Banter. Right.
I think we're live, Woody. I hope we're live. I think we're live. Are we live, people? I don't know. We might be, we might not be. Where are you? Right. Let's see if people jump on. People might jump on, they might not jump on.
All right.
Now live on your channel.
Yeah, it's live. Just live. Yep. Hello, everyone.
Well, I got a ping on an email anyway, so it pinged me to tell me that I'm live. So, this is more of a chatty one. I don't want to go on camera. Because if I go on camera, you'll see me tits. Because so that's how we
It'd be like a mirror image because you see my tits as well.
Yeah. So this is more of a chatty. This is more relaxed. We'll talk reefing. If you've got any questions, we'll talk that. But usually it goes off topic. The longer we stay on, usually we'll get like a lot of Americans coming in and all that and all. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how we go from there. So, who's in there? See, I don't know who's in the chat at the minute because the chat was going long before I came on. So, let me get on YouTube. If you might hear an echo while I start this out, bear with me. Right, YouTube.
Not for me yet, so I can't see.
I can't see myself.
No, here we go. JB's on. What's happening, JB?
Reef, Ref. I put Ref. Reef. Community worldwide. That'll be me. Right, it might echo while I mute it. There we go. Right, so I'm on. So I'm in the proper chat now. Hello, Adam. Rusty's Aquariums. Go. It is here. I don't know. JB. Hello. Right. Reefing with all might jump on in a bit. I hope he does. He said he would, but you never know.
Oh, yeah. JB's got man flu, innit he?
Oh, he's got the girly flu. Hello, Jay. Right. Anyone got any questions from me and Woody? Except Woody.
I think everyone's all questioned that, and they after that stream we was just on. It was a good stream.
Yeah, baby.
Good bit of fun.
You know what'd be better?
Go on.
If we was on it.
Obviously.
The thing is, I can't hold my mouth. So if it's someone streaming they don't want swearing, they're fucked. Aren't they? I swear too much. Yeah. On my streams, if you look, like in the things, it actually states not for children, so I swear a lot.
Neil, where's your blue spot?
His blue spot?
Yeah, it's jawfish.
Oh, I thought you meant blue spot. Like spot.
Yeah, it's on his arse. It's really sore.
What stream was we on? We was on Neil's Reef. Fish Palace.
Yeah, Fish Palace.
Fish Palace. I think Neil's Reef's on there. Moggs' Reef's on there. Jay's Reef Aquarium. Jay's Reef. Jay's Reef was on there. It was all right. Good stream.
Yeah, it was. It was fun.
Good reefers. Good reefer stream. Pretty good.
Yeah, do you know what makes it good? I'd say because they're quite new.
Do you know what I think makes it good?
They're all excited, and so it gets you going again. Where we've been doing it for so long, you sort of get a bit stagnant, didn't you? So listening to them, it was a nice change.
And there wasn't begging for super chats.
Exactly that as well.
That's a good thing.
That is a good thing, yeah.
So if you need a new chair, all you need to do.
No, it was a nice change of pace, I must admit.
Yeah. I think what you need, do you know what would make that good? If they've got people in the background, you can have 4 people on it all at once. So they had other people in the background. You know, instead of just the 4, which was good, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To get other people in that have got a bit more knowledge that could talk about something. You know, like if they're going to have a topic, if they're going to do topics, so, do you know like we used to do?
Yeah.
We used to bring crews in, and we used to bring like all different people from different companies and all that in.
Like guest appearance sort of thing.
Like if they know that you know a certain topic or something, they say, right, we're going to bring Woody in, and one of them drops out while you come in. You know what I mean?
So if you want to know about newspapers, you ask me to join.
Yeah. If you want to run a reef tank, nice, don't ask Woody. That one.
If you want to run a reef tank very lazily, then you ask me.
Yeah.
After 15 years, you get a bit bored.
And then if you ask me, I just go, I don't know. Yeah, if you ask me, I go, ask Woody, and then Woody will go, ask Seymour. And then we figure it out that way.
And then you ask Seymour, he'll tell you the ins and outs of a duck's ass, but you ain't got a clue.
Right. Mark has just bought me a bag full, Woody.
What, of the big reds?
Big red and root beer. And let's see how much I've got to send him.
Probably about 50 quid.
How much do I...
You better start asking for super chats.
Oh, you. Right, people, I've got cans of pop coming. I need super chats. No, this is another reefer. He knows that I love American pop soda. I love Big Red and Dr. P. Why has he bought Coca-Cola? I don't want the Coca-Cola. I don't know. The thing is, he likes Big Red and all. He said there's none left, hardly. He took them.
Yeah, it's because he's got 36 cans.
I'm going to check his car. He'll come tonight. He does that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
No, we'll figure out how much I want.
Paulie, put the link in, see if anyone wants to jump on.
Right, I'm going to put the link in the chat. If anyone wants to jump on for anything, jump in there. Oh, but by the way, I'll bet you first. So, Ryan's there. Hello, Ryan.
Oh, what's happening, Ryan? I was going to say, I ain't seen Ryan for a while, but I suppose it's our fault because we ain't done a live stream for a while. So,
yeah, that is very true.
Jenny's asking me what that drink's called.
Sorry, I forgot you.
Big Red.
Big Red, yeah.
I'll send you a can. I'll post a can. I'll post you a can tomorrow, would it? Right, Jenny?
Did you hear that?
Pardon, sorry?
I'm going to post Woody a can tomorrow. You know, because I said I'll get it today and I'll post it tomorrow. That's what people do when they've got stuff that they send me.
He's having a dig at you, babe.
I'm ignoring him.
22 quid, so that means he's only got me.
Hello, girl.
Right,
redone your tank. I ain't redone your tank. What you done? What you redone on it?
Hello.
You're going to have to explain now what you've done when you said you've redone it.
Let me on that StreamYard. Right. Yeah, the link's there. If anyone wants to jump on, have a chat, do that. What, you start talking while I just send Mike 22 quid.
Hello?
Is it me you're looking for? Oh, sorry. You just moved me, Woody.
Neil, you don't have to put your camera on, mate. If you want to jump on, turn your camera off and chat like we are. Just like being on the phone.
Right, is that?
I'm sitting here in my wife fronts. You know what I mean? No one wants to see that. Wasn't happy with it. So what you done? Redone everything. New rock, sand.
Yeah. Neil's Reef, one camera. You go on it and you turn your camera off before I exit the stream. We don't want camera, honestly. One, in fact, would have had a shave.
You had a shave?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
I had to. It was like, I look like a fucking hermit. 22 quid. Mark Ebb.
Just want to try it.
It's called American Face.
Confirm.
JB, what's going on with your fish room?
Right, done. It's just sent him 22 quid. Woody, Mark's giving me an OG bounce.
How was he?
Give me an OG bounce. He's giving me some forest fire mushrooms too.
Thank you so much better. Aquapora, colouring up already out.
So long as she's all off.
I was just looking at.
I look like an egg. Honestly, I've just done my hair. I shaved it off at number 1. And I've just done my beard. Just the normal razor size. What's that? Is that 0? but not really. Just the metal.
Like a clipper.
Like a what?
Like the clippers when you do take the
Oh,
garden.
it's a flipper then. I thought, okay, I've used a magnet to scrape my face. Just like cutting corals, low frags is all probably no. It's a bit late to cut corals, isn't it? Oh, so that's a joke, by the way. 4 frag tanks, up and running now. Have you fragged the corals just to put them in the tank, or did you need to frag a coral? Or have you just done it for the sake of putting them in the tank? Going to pick up some more aquapora tomorrow. Read the aquascape. Tank looks so much better now. Aquapora already. But right, what I don't get, right? So your tank was something happened to your tank, so you've redone it. Now the coral's looking better.
No, he said he weren't happy with it. I think.
Yeah, but no, you said he redid aquascape, looking much better now. Aquapora's colouring up already. So why did the aquapora lose its colour? Is that why you redid the tank? Because it was. That's why I redid mine, isn't it?
Yeah. There's Lil's tank down there. When I see his last video, he was sort of battling some stuff, but it was bouncing back.
You see, with mine, right when I redid mine, like it is now, look, fucking mint, and then the colours just started dropping again, didn't they? Just out of the blue, and then they start picking back up again. So it's like a roller coaster, in ups and downs. So you get that stability perfect. But now at the minute, it's running good. I just can't get my nitrates up. My nitrates are just sticking at 1. And I'm feeding 3 cubes a day, 2 different amino acids a day, refrieds every day.
You've got to look at your filtration. You've got a lot of filtration, ain't you?
Yeah.
You've got clarity in there. You've got a big skimmer.
You know,
You've got bio balls and all that.
I would have loved this 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I couldn't get my nitrates down from 50, my phosphates past 2.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what we always say, innit? The hobby's swung so much the other way that we can't get nutrients in the tank.
I reckon people that join reefing now have got it much easier than even 5 years ago.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially with all the filter swaps coming in. The skimmers now. Skimmers are amazing.
We're just so efficient, aren't they?
Yeah. Bio blocks.
That's what I'm saying. You've only got to put a couple of bits of biomedia in the tank by a smaller skimmer, and you're there, aren't you?
Oh,
you don't need nothing else.
I really think I might have to put my camera on because you get more people staying. If you've got your camera on, people go, oh no.
I know what I'm talking to.
Yeah, I can't be asked that. So I don't care. See, I reckon, you know, the thing is, this was at midnight or something, 1 o'clock, loads of people coming in.
Yeah. What's the time now? 10:15.
Our biggest streams, like, I think we had like 100 odd people, but that was like 3 o'clock in the morning, man.
Yeah, it's when all the Americans jump on, isn't it?
A few bits I was getting the tank in the house. I was tank doing Neil's Reef Aquarium, that's from Ryan. So for it and redid it. Didn't lose. What acros did you sell? I haven't seen no acros set being sold. Did you sell them to a shop? Won't bother.
JB, how are you with the lights now? You got your head around the lights?
You don't run any greens or reds, do you?
Nope.
I'll just chew mine up.
I don't run no white either.
Just pure blue.
Pure blue.
See, I have got 3 lights, but I'm so high above the tank. You know, it's a really deep tank. I've got to put that red and green in just to give it a bit more of a oomph.
But I use the that's what I use the cyan for. I use the cyan for that whitey greeny colour. Yeah, it's a totally different. It's not really blue, is it?
Yeah, do you know what? I didn't think just whacking the cyan up and just turning the reds and green down. Well,
I say my cyan's only at, I want to say 30%, but if it might be less than that.
I think there's only two bulbs for the red and green, though, isn't there?
Yeah, yeah.
Two LEDs. It's not like they're getting old. Not like the pros. I think the pros have more, don't they? Or do they still have the same amount of greens and?
Yeah, I think they're just more whites, warm whites and cool whites and that.
Just
So I'll just start off with my light. I just start off all the blues up, violet and the UV, all put them all at 100%, and then work in any other colour you want to make it a bit more pleasing to the eye.
Here we go. So you got the blues, the pros, right? Before you bought them, if you actually had them to test, would you have actually gone out and bought the fives? Not for the sake of just saying I want the new ones. Would you pay for them? Like, basically, like just say you're like a normal reefer.
Yeah.
You could, like, had a week or so testing the Gen 5s before you bought them. Would you have actually put the money on and bought the Gen 5?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, because as soon as I see that the blue coming out, that was all my mind was set on. It was just I want the blue, because even when I with my Gen 4s, I didn't run no whites on the Gen 4s either. Everything was blue. So when they said they were bringing out a blue version, it was just perfect for me.
You on the Reef?
Say again.
You run the Reef Bright?
Yeah, I run the Reef Brights as well. Yeah.
See, like, I've got 2 foot, 3 foot Reef Brights upstairs. And what I really should do is put them on, but I might just buy them little ones.
Yeah, you could buy the little ones to go on each light or whatever. But how many lights you got? 3, innit?
Yeah, but I think if I did it,
If you,
I'd more probably just put them in the middle, would it? You know, to fill the gaps up in the middle, not at the edges.
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Well, you
so
could do that. You could get
yeah, I just
the
need
way
two.
the way the exchange rate is in a minute. It'd be a good time to get them, especially get Seymour to send them over to you.
142 yesterday. Today it's back down to 139.
Yeah, so I mean, get in there quick and get Seymour to send them over.
What did I price up the other day? Was it Trident, wasn't it? Yeah, 400 and something.
Yeah, something like that.
What's that?
Or was it 365 or something?
I've got the worldwide corals light settings. See, the thing is, a lot of people said they copy their settings, but you got to remember that what? Yeah, you're running out of frag tank, yeah, but you got to remember they run frag tanks, and they don't. You got to remember with them, they only do it on the hours that they're open.
Yeah, I think what they do is early in the morning until they open the doors. I think they have all the whites on, and then when they open the doors at 10 o'clock or whatever, it all goes blue.
Yeah,
and it stays blue for the rest of the day or something.
It's hard to do what they do. You got to remember, everyone says, "Oh, they've got amazing corals," but they are beautiful. You know, it's. You know what I mean? So you might think
You walking about in your kitchen?
Oh, I'm in that dead spot.
Yeah, you went really quiet.
I think Dad wants to feed him now. Little pooch.
It's their farm settings. Yeah, their farm settings might be a bit different to the displays.
Sweet. Just woke up. He's a weird dog. He won't eat in the daytime. So about 2 o'clock. And he always wants some dinner about 10 o'clock. You know, gone 10.
Yeah.
Then he want to play now. If he's eating this, that's it. Like, he'll bring his blankets and every single toy out.
Yeah, JB, do that. Yeah, put the link in the group and we'll. I'll have a look at it.
Actually, I actually just please water.
Paul,
What?
Neil's trying to get in. It says he's backstage. Can you let him
All
in?
right, sorry.
Yeah, you got to let him in.
Even a pup, innit? Hello.
There he is.
Oh, back in here. Yeah, it was Neil. Have I heard of him? Yeah. It's just not there. He's there, but he's not there.
Oh, Galgal's here. Come on, Galgal, you can jump on as well.
Galgal won't jump on, he'll jump on. Hide. There's an hide. You jump in, Galgal.
I know Galgal's voice for ages.
Can you hear us, Neil?
No, it's because his picture ain't even showing up, so it must be. I don't know if he's muted. When he turned the mic off, the camera off, he might have turned the mic off as well.
You can hear me?
There he is.
Your camera's on, your camera on.
Yeah, I know. How can I turn it off? I look like
Just
shit.
says there at the bottom, it say cam. Just click the cam.
Yeah, at the bottom it says, yeah.
Where is that?
Put you on your phone. The
I can take you off, I think. Oh, that is there. Are you there?
Yeah, I don't know how to do it. So
Look on the screen. Look on the screen.
yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Let me find it. So stop mic and cam. Do you know what I'm saying? This, I don't know.
I'm doing it on an iPad. I'm doing it on an iPad. So it's
Yeah, the
Yeah, it should say
start.
along the
Mic.
bottom, it should say mic, cam and mic, chat and leave. Just click on the cam and it should turn it off.
yeah, it's different. Oh yeah, I've got it now. Got it. Yeah,
There you go.
that's better.
That's it. That's it.
Do you want to see that ugly mug?
You click the three dots. That takes a. You can add a picture. But yeah,
Gary ready for new ass.
I'm gonna put a picture on. But you're gonna like this. I'm gonna put a picture.
Ryan might jump on as well.
Then we can have 4 on and some backstage. Desktop. Right.
We've lost Paul now.
Yeah. Paul's dropped out of his own stream. So how's the tank doing, mate?
Yeah, it's all right actually. It's obviously I've got that blue spot dwarfish a couple of weeks. I've had him a couple of weeks now, so he's just been settling in. But yeah, the tank's looking all right actually. It's yeah, everything's on pretty stable at the moment. So but yeah.
So I keep myself off my own stream. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I just said. I just said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I see you a few weeks ago, whatever it was, on your videos, you was having a bit of struggles. Tank weren't doing so well, but on your last one, I see it's bouncing back quite a bit.
Yeah. Do you know what I put that down to? That when everything was dying, it was that Flux RX, because I had that bryopsis, and I used the Flux RX, and it pretty much wiped out the corals and killed all the trackies. And then the zoas were closed for like 2 weeks, and they've I've just seen the picture of him and Jake. And, I love that actually.
Up it, oh, me and
But yeah, they started everything just like.
Look what picture he's put, babe. What's in the camera on the telly? What, Paul? He's watched that picture of change.
I do like his channel.
He's put me and Jake up. Yeah, Ryan, just click on the link, and then it'll tell us you're waiting in the background, and then Paul will let you in.
Oh, will I? Because I can be a bit of a.
That's when I just been diagnosed. Well, no, before I was diagnosed with diabetes, isn't it? You won't do it too well.
I got a mini 25 to keep me busy till I move. See, little tanks, they're so difficult.
I don't know. You say that. I know. Obviously, a bit of experience helps or whatever, and it is the common theme that the smaller the water volume, then obviously something that's going to go wrong is going to happen quick. But
a small swing's a big swing.
Well, it's any swing in it. Obviously your tank fills it a lot harder. But this is probably the easiest tank I've ever had, and it's the smallest tank I've ever had. So I think the modern reefing hobby has just got easier. So as long as you keep things stable, and you've got everything's automated now, it does everything for you. So as long as your dosing's all right and you just keep up with your water changes and that, it just runs itself.
How big is your tank?
The tank I've got at the minute is probably just under 150 litres. So probably around 35 gallon, something like that. Maybe 40 gallon if you're at a push.
How big's mine?
About 400 and without displacement, I'd say your tank's about 480 litres, but with a bit of displacement, probably 450 to 420. So 420 to 450, something like that.
So have you had larger tanks before and now gone to smaller ones, or?
Yeah, so I've been doing this 15 years, and I've always had biggish tanks, and then because I work nights, it just got harder and harder to maintain them. So it was either go smaller or give up the hobby. And I thought after sort of the amount of years I've been in it, I didn't really want to give the hobby up. So I just went smaller, made it a bit easier to maintain. And it's probably been the best and stable tank I've ever had.
I went smaller, went bigger.
Sorry, say again, mate. Sorry.
Oh, go on.
Just go on, Paul. Sorry.
I said I went smaller, but went bigger. Didn't I, Woody?
Yeah. You ended up going smaller again, slightly bigger again, didn't you?
Mogsy.
That's the thing. I think you go smaller, then you miss it, and then you go bigger again, don't you?
Exactly.
I don't know. I've had small tanks now for probably about 4 years, and I don't think I'll ever see myself going big again.
That's what she said.
I keep saying, I keep contemplating whether to have an upgrade or not, but I'm just at the moment, I'm just happy with the 3 foot one.
What's your tank now? Was it 3-4 foot?
Yeah, it's a TMC Reef Habitat 90, so it's
so it's a
900.
Yeah, it's
3 foot.
Yeah, it's a 900. Yeah, so it's a 3 foot. Who's just joined? Mogsy's here.
But it's spinning, so I don't think it.
Yeah, that's just the same as it was doing with Neil a minute ago, so it'll probably load up in a minute.
It's not a bad little tank, actually, apart from all the stuff that come with it. When I
do you know what? I was watching your video the other day about your pump, like failing on you, and you were saying about you got all TMC, it. And I was honestly cringing at everything you said. Like when you got it come with everything TMC, and I was honestly cringing.
Mate. Sorry?
How old was the pump that broke?
Yeah, it was 18 months because the tank's 18 months old, so it would have been at least 18 months.
I've had a J-ball for 10 years.
Hey, this TMC, I'm not word of a lie. When I said it in the video, when I set that tank up, I knew nothing about I knew nothing about equipment really. So I went into the shop and spoke to Sean at Reef Dreams, and he pretty much, I just said, look, I'll leave it. I want to get a tank. I said, you tell me what to get, and I'll basically get it. So he could have just gone Ecotech everything, and I'd have been happy. But he went TMC everything, and
do you know what? To be fair, he was probably being. Yeah, I'd say that's a good shop owner. To be fair, because he's not, he's not robbing you. He's saying, look, start off with this because, like everybody, you've got to upgrade. Do you know what I mean? So he got you going with sort of as cheap as possible, but with still a nice tank and whatever, and then just left you to upgrade when you wanna and you learn a bit more. Do you know what I mean? So he's done the right thing. Any other shops would have said, you need to have this, you need to have that, and you would have ended up, 5 to 10 grand out your pocket. Where he's done it a nice way, to be fair.
Yes, and to be fair, the equipment at first it was all right, but then the wave maker went, and then the auto top up went, and then obviously now the pump's gone. I think the only thing left now is the lights, which is the thing I actually want that to go so I can upgrade to radions. But
Do you know what?
I can't justify it with the missus.
We see them lights in Macna 2018, and I must admit there was nice little lights. And
Which lights were them?
The photons. I can't remember what they called them there because they was on the
Yeah.
stand they was on. But yeah, I knew it'd be something that TMC would take on. It was just their MO. Looking at them sort of lights, it's just the sort of thing that they go for to sort of buy on board and bring to the UK and sell. So yeah, they were good little lights.
I like the fact I didn't need to mount them. Yeah, so far they're really good. You know, I mean, I think they're what £500. I think I paid for them, but I haven't tested them with SPS yet, so I've never done a par test, so I don't really know if they can actually cope with it or not. I've had a few people message me and said, look, that
most modern lights these days can do the majority of SPS, so I won't worry too much there. But yeah, when you start getting into, if you once you start getting into it more and start getting a bit more high-end SPS and that, you might need to supplement the lights if you don't want to end up buying all new lights or something, just to give you that bit extra punch or whatever. But yeah,
I started
when something breaks, she lets me spend.
Oh, it is right.
Like when that pump went. Hello, mate.
How are you? You all right?
all good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Good.
You see, the thing is, wives don't let you spend nothing, right? Until they go to the fish shop with you, right? And then they want to spend loads. And when you come home, they blame you for spending all the money, even though they want it all. That's how it works.
She's done that with corals before. She's picked a few bits out, but you kind of don't mind spending it, and you're like, yeah, all right.
When I went last time,
it was like,
oh, go on. No, go on, Neil.
No, I was just going to say with the pump. I was just saying with the pump. I literally just said to her, I said, look, this one's gone. I said, I'm buying the best one this time. And she was like, yeah, fair enough. And so she let me do it. But that's why I'm hoping these lights break, so I can say the same thing.
Cheers, Andy.
I want to see pretty faces. Trust me, I've got a dressing gown on Seymour. You should know that by now. You see, I went to the LFS a couple of months back, and I went, what did I go for? I think I just went some food or something, took the missus with me. I ended up with 2 more clownfish. I already got 2. No, I've got 4. I ended up with 2 amphias. No, but she bought 3 amphias, but one time. So I ended up with 3 amphias. What was the other one?
I can't remember.
The mandarin.
Oh, yeah.
Here he is. So let's remove that one. Add that one.
Did it work?
There we go.
5 people. How many people can we have in? I thought it was only 4.
It must be more. I bet you can have 8. I bet it's 8. Tell Seymour to jump on. Oh, jump
Seymour,
on.
jump in.
If it works.
Let's get as many people in as we can. Let's have a massive stream.
Extremely fun.
I swear I've just seen you somewhere before.
No, it's my twin, that mate.
Oh, is that your twin?
Yeah, it's my twin.
That's why you won't see me on camera. Look, you'll see me in a dressing gown like that. Let's all jump in. Gow. It's not a gangbang.
Paul, you should have just seen the smile on Jenny's face then when you just said that.
It's all right. That's when you pick Jen.
My hair is just going out of control now. That's why I can't put the bloody. It's got so bad. I'm actually thinking when this rule of this new rule comes in on the 8th, where you can go and meet someone outside. I'm actually going to meet my barber in my garden. So I'm going to be tapping him up because it's just literally out of control. I'm on Zoom meetings all throughout the week. And my hair is just, oh my God, it's awful.
Cut out the middle, man. Don't use an hairdresser. If you're going to go in your garden, you might as well get a gardener.
I think Steve needs to see a barber when it's don't you see?
Mate.
I just went upstairs and clipped me on.
It's a good thing with having no air, mate. You know what I mean? It's just pick it, get it bit, and it's done. You know what I mean?
There you go, look.
Yeah. Still see a bit of grey there, Bob. A bit of grey there, mate.
A bit. Trust me, that's why it's gone. Look at that. Hang on. You see that? Look. You see that? Even looks like he's got a thing on, yeah. Look,
Yeah, you can see it right there, mate.
Great.
Yeah. Fucking, hey, I'm loving those pajamas. Got them pajamas?
Oh, is it his? Yeah.
Hey, what's my daily routine? Bath.
Yeah,
This.
bath, then his bathrobe on.
That's it. That's it.
DC Comics one or something.
Every single day. That's it. I have a bath and then this is it. And usually I'm on the phone with Woody and Seymour while I have a bath. But
Yeah. That's a video call.
yeah, video call. Mogsy.
Adam said shave it off. Yeah. I did shave it off once. I wouldn't do it again. It was
See, look, Ryan's clever enough to leave a net on.
You're right, yeah. Revealing my hair.
You don't need an hairdresser when you got a hat.
That's right.
I'll tell you what, though, Steve. You talk. Look, you got a beard there, Woody. What was my beard like, boy?
Oh,
Beard?
look just like his one.
Like him a bit, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not even kidding. It was covered like that. I said to Woody, I said, look at it. He goes, fucking hell.
Listen, I've got to keep my face warm. I can't have the head don't keep it warm, does it? So keep it nice beard, mate. Keep it trimmed.
Oh, mine was scruffy.
You look like you've been living on the
Calgary,
streets for the past 2 years.
It was that scruffy. I had hair here. Do you know, like long hair's coming out my face here?
Yeah, like
Who's got a Liverpool dressing gown on?
No,
Listen,
that'd
if you want to get deleted,
superhero one.
hey, Woody, if you swears again, you'll get deleted, won't he?
You can say that while Seymour's on.
Oh, Seymour, he'll love you a bit. But no, we don't do Liverpool, people. Do it, Steve. We don't do it, Steve. Don't do Liverpool here. We don't do Liverpool here.
No.
don't mention Liverpool on this stream, mate. Don't learn.
I just said what Galgal said. No, just reading what his comment on.
Yeah, well.
But you got to remember, that was a bit of a cunt.
We all united then, are we? Or?
True red. I was a season ticket holder for 7 years until this. Oh yeah.
Yes, boys. Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Paul, what was you?
I wanted to show you the camera,
season
boys.
ticket holder there?
Was I a season ticket holder?
Yeah. Have you been a season ticket holder?
I've not been a season ticket holder, but I've been I used to go constantly. My mate was a season ticket holder, and his mate were. Always we did it that way, you know, like use tickets constantly.
Steve, did it cost more than 25 quid for a season ticket?
Yeah,
just a little bit more, mate.
Yeah, then Paul would have never been a season
well, you know,
you also need to know that Woody is also never come.
Yeah, you know what though? United they got too big. You know, they were charging you for going to away to going for cup games. Yeah, you had to give them your account details, and even if you didn't go to the cup games, you still got charged. Fucking cheap.
Oh,
cheeky, mate.
Oh, Ronaldo, look at him. Looking your shirts there.
I just see.
How many shirts have you got?
I've lost it, lads.
Whereabouts are you from, Neil? He's going to say down south. He's going to say down south and embarrass United now, isn't he?
Where did he say he's from? I didn't hear him.
I can't hear him. He's gone.
Gone. Yeah.
The stream allows 10 people. It used to only be 4. It was 4. Even though I put W in 4.
You know what though? I've tried this on my mobile phone, yeah, and it doesn't seem to work on my mobile. It only works on my laptop. You know the link, this StreamYard.
Yeah,
when I'm on
it working on the Nokia 3310.
I've got the 3380, mate.
Sorry, I forgot you're a bit more upperclass than Paul.
They were one up.
Oh, what it? Instead of Snake, he had Snake 2 on it.
Yeah, the Snake 2. Yeah, the Snake 2 version.
It was colour.
Yeah.
Don't diss him. He's got the yellow one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Didn't you buy your father-in-law a 3310 with the new one?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. A couple of Christmases ago. Yeah.
Anyway, Ryan, why are you being quiet?
What? I'm just
What?
listening.
Well,
Laugh,
you're
laughing
not
in the
listening because I just said,
background.
what are you for, Ryan? And you went, what? You weren't listening, were you?
I'm just listening and quietly.
So where's your tank now? So you've changed it all round?
I don't know if you can. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
it looks a lot.
you know.
Oh no, it
It
just
looks
keeps,
a lot better. I just
keeps cutting out, mate.
Are you on a mobile phone, Neil?
I'm on an iPad.
An iPad?
Yeah.
Would it? Tell him to upgrade to an iPad too. That
Got me
iPad
on,
one's not
got
working.
me on the computer.
Don't work on an iPad. It don't work on a normal basic iPad, mate.
It's not the
You need
first-
the pro on the
not
air.
first one.
See what you've done with it? You made everyone snobby now.
Can you not hear me?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Yeah, we can hear you, mate. Yeah.
Oh, someone said they can't hear me on the.
You what, Neil?
Oh, this is.
I'm only
So anyway, you
joking.
lads are United fans as well, then?
Yeah.
Oh, Andy's
Yeah,
trying
but-
to get in. He's saying he can't get in, Paulie.
And
To the
yeah.
other tank.
Someone's trying to get in.
Andy, I'll send you a message on Facebook.
No, can't hear it, son.
Oh, Andy, I'll WhatsApp it.
We can
Shall
hear
I go
you now.
back out and come back in?
No,
We
we
can
can hear
hear
you. We
you.
can hear you now. We can hear you now.
We just
Got
can't
a
see
short
that.
temper, by the way.
We just can't see that beautiful hairdo of yours, Neil. That's all.
They're saying they can't hear it.
They're taking the
It
piss,
is working,
most probably.
isn't it? I can see it. Oh, I
Listen,
mean,
if
see
I
it.
can hear you, can they not hear you? Wait, can you hear him on your
Yeah, it is
TV?
working.
I've muted it. I've muted the TV.
Yeah.
But let's have a look.
No, it is working. I've just gone into it myself.
Yeah. We can hear.
Most probably taking the piss out of you, that's what
Sound
it
like
is.
a right plum going, can you hear me?
Look what Gal's put, Paulie.
Who's going to super chat?
It's got to be
Oh,
him,
man.
innit? He come up with it, so he's got to do
Hey,
it.
you come up with it. Go on, go. Don't be tight. More than a fiver. I've got to buy a new chair. Oh, sorry, that's not me. Someone turn the TV down.
Who's got the mute? Who's got it on?
Someone turn the TV down.
No, it was me.
Neil, turn your telly down.
Yeah, it was it.
Trying to listen on the phone. I got the phone on as well.
Right, Andy. I've got to
So what do you
send
reckon for the weekend then? Chelsea.
Oh, I thought you meant the music. I thought we were going to do a TikTok dance for you then.
Well, this is a
What?
reefing channel. We don't talk
I
football.
can't hear it. It's not working.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, what is it? You're not allowed to talk football.
I can't hear Paul. Weird.
Oh God!
I'm gonna go out and come back. I'm gonna come back in. I'm going out and come back in.
Go on, try it.
Oh, see you later then. I wasn't even talking. It's probably funny. Alright, when it comes back on, I'll just pretend to talk.
Everyone laughing in the chat.
Do you know what? I've not even got the freaking chat off. If I could do it, put it on telly, actually. On telly. Alexa. Reef Community Worldwide. Thank you. Read me the news. That's what it said. Instead of Reef Community Worldwide, it's what read me the news.
So, guys, yeah, what are we thinking about the KH direct, the KH Reef Depot? I'm thinking of getting one. So, what are our opinions on that? That's why I want.
Do you know the one I'm looking at, which I like in a minute? Is that what's that new one called? Woody? That Spanish one.
The one from Reef Connects, the one, no, not Reef Connects. Who is it? The one that, I think it's the one that Steve's talking about.
The Reef Factory.
Yeah, the
Well,
Reef
that's
Factory
one.
one. That's it. Yeah.
Do you know what?
That's the
I
one,
like
that's the one
that.
I'm looking at.
It
That's the
looks
one.
big on the pictures, but have you seen how small it is?
It's tiny, mate.
I know it
It's
is.
tiny. Yeah. I
it
seen it
works
the
out.
other day. They had one at, Kraken Corals.
Oh, too
They had
bad.
one there. They had one there. And it was so tiny, mate. It was like, it could fit in my cupboard. I was like, oh, that's perfect.
What I worked out or not?
But
Yeah.
Steve, ain't you got an Apex?
I have got an Apex, yeah.
Yeah. Then
But,
why didn't you get the Trident then? And then you
Trident.
got-
Well,
do all three of them then. Test all three instead of one.
this is the reason, yeah, because the only thing that puts me off is
The price.
it's using the same tube. It's using the same tube to test all the parameters. So it's testing the calcium and magnesium. Yeah. For me, I don't test the magnesium. Very, very rarely. I test it once every maybe 2 months or something. But the calcium I test once a month, twice a month. But the alkalinity is the most stable that I need. I need that to keep it stable. You know what I mean? So I thought if I could just get one machine that'll test just the one specific measurement, that'll do me. So the alkalinity is the most important in my eyes. So that's the reason.
It's 100% the most important. But I just for the because I think that one that you're talking about. How much is that one you're talking about? It's
569.
Yeah, so nearly 600 quid. So for another sort of
But
80 to 100 pounds.
with the reagents, I think 609 quid with the reagent. It lasts a year before tested date.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only bad thing about the Trident is the reagents are expensive and they don't last.
And I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny, Woody. Yet look at the problems that you had with distributing those reagents, mate. You know what I mean? They had a nightmare. Some stockists couldn't even get them in. You know what I mean? So imagine you ran out. You know what I mean? And you couldn't get it.
Is that the Master Trident or the Alka?
No, the Reef the Trident for Apex.
Oh yeah, Trident one. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of getting one. I just don't know which one yet.
I'm definitely headed towards, because like I said to Woody, Neil, yeah, the most important thing is, in my eyes, is the alkalinity. If the alkalinity is stable, and like Paul said in the stream before, if the alkalinity is stable or close to being stable, then that in my eyes, everything else will balance itself out. So if I can get a machine that's like that Reef Factory alk measure, that would be perfect for me. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking of going towards that.
There's
I
two.
think
There's
out
the
of
Alka
all the
Trident.
units, if I was doing a single unit, it would probably be that one.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
If I was going to pick a single unit out of all the KH testers, I'd probably go for that one.
You know what? Do you know what's good about that though? Right. So one, you got the separate. It comes with a stepper motor, and it comes with two dosing pumps with it.
Yeah.
Now you know the stepper motor will last 50 years before it breaks, right? But the other two, you know, they're not going to last forever. But they're only 15 quid to replace. You know what I mean? They're the Kamoa pumps. Do you know, like on the P1 I've got? F1, P1?
P4.
Yeah, it's that. It's the same. What dosing pumps is that? And that's the ones using the 15 quid to replace them, the piece.
Yeah.
You've got to replace them, it's 15 quid. So even if you change them once a year to make sure that they're perfect,
yeah,
you know, 30 quid a year plus your reagents.
And somebody did, I don't know which channel did the thing on YouTube, but they did the the testing per test, and it worked out at about 6 pence a test or something, on that one or something like that. I think it was 5.6 pence per test or something. So
I think Hannah works out about 30p a test or something.
It was slightly, it was dearer. It did work out the cheapest. So you know what? Even if you test it 6-7 times a day or something, 5-6 times a day,
but you work it out. If you did 4 tests a day, it's going to be 24 pence a day.
Yeah.
Right? But at the minute, you don't check your KH every day.
No, exactly.
You test it once a week, don't you, at best?
You test it once a week, but this will be 24p a day. So you might think, well, it's expensive, but it's not. You know what I mean? Because if you buy a reagent and lasts you a year, you don't have to test it for a year.
Yeah.
Once a week, I'd check my Hannah once a week.
Yeah.
What would you not know about the Reef bot? Galgo said about the Reef bot.
Just ignore Galgo. No one likes the Reef bot, so we're not talking about that.
That's the one Aaron had from Aaron's Aquarium, didn't he? I saw that one. And
what? Yeah. Sorry, you broke up. Sorry.
Too many components in that, Neil.
It looks.
Too many double A's in that. When they
Yeah. Yeah.
The Mastertronic looks half decent, though. I've been
No,
watching.
Yeah, the
To me,
Mastertronic.
the Mastertronic's just the same as the Reef Bot.
Yeah.
Exactly
Yeah.
the same. It's doing titration testing. It's exactly the same. So
Yeah.
I'll
tell you what a Reef Bot is.
more from that Mastertronic, if I'm being
Do
honest.
you know what? For Gal, that Reef Bot is absolutely brilliant. For the reason is it's colourblind. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for Gal, it's good. For us, it's fucking well expensive. I don't give a shit what anyone says. And you've got to use shit test kits on them and all.
Yeah,
The thing
yeah.
is, when we went to Macna, we met the guy that designed it and built it and whatever else. It was the only thing on the market, so we all thought it was brilliant. Once it come out in practice and all that, we looked at it and thought, oh, let's just. Well, for one, we didn't know what the price was going to be. He didn't tell us the price because he didn't know himself. And then once it come out, I just thought it was stupid for the amount.
Yeah, because remember we seen him with it. Oh, you're the guy that does Test Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what he said to me. I'm like, yeah, but give me one then. But he didn't give me one.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Give one to Michael.
But it's like with those Tridents. Though, look how long it took for them to come out on the market. They were testing them. Then they beta tested them. Then there was faults with them. Then they recalled them back. Then they sent them back out.
Well, I had.
Hey,
I've got
Steve,
my
listen
first,
to this. Woody, how many Tridents have you had?
a couple.
And what did you do with your first one?
The first one I must have got. It was what, 2 years ago. The first one I got.
But you sold it, didn't you, for a profit?
Yeah, sold it for.
What's your second one doing now?
Sitting down beside the fish tank, brand new in the box.
It's not even opened it.
Not even opened it. I've not even opened it.
Have you not opened it, Woody? No.
No,
He's had it freaking ages. He's not even opened it.
Wow. Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't use it. Yeah, I'm not saying I wouldn't use it, but I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. Like, what are they going for? 650 or something like that, is it?
Yeah.
I think no, they're depends on what shop you go to, but I think they're like 694 or something like that. Something stupid like that.
Yeah, depends. It depends. You've got connections or doesn't it, Woody?
It does. That helps, I suppose.
Yeah.
I have to test I do a test every Sunday before I do a water.
Whoa. No, you should always do it on a Tuesday.
Tuesday. I'll
You
test
messed up
Tuesday.
Yeah.
It just flows. Test Tuesday.
I can't be. The last thing when I finish work I could be asked to do is a test.
Oh, I get it. It's all right, Woody. I get it.
Listen, I'm not.
Just like Test Tuesday.
I'm not getting in the middle of a testing your tank argument because that's one argument I would lose.
Woody always pretends. Woody, what's your KH? About 6.8. Woody, what's your salinity? About 35. Woody, when was the last time you tested? 1996.
You know what? I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe you run yours at 6.8, would they?
Yeah. Between 6.8 and 6.2 is the absolute sweet spot.
I couldn't believe that. No.
Yeah.
I'll go for 8.
I used to run sort of 8 to 8.5, but
yeah,
the colours weren't that great. As soon as I brought it down, the colours in my SPS are just insane, absolutely insane. I don't get the fastest growth, but I've got a small tank, so I'm quite happy with that. I've got some corals that are nearly sticking out the water, but the others are just ticking over, but they just look insane. Yeah.
Oh,
what test kits do you use?
One second. You were talking about getting a tank off Nick again.
Yeah.
He's in the chat. I'll send you the link, Nick.
But the thing is, though, Paul, I want to go to bed about 5 o'clock in the morning. So if Nick jumps on, that's not going to happen, is it? I use probably the same as everyone else. I use, Neil, is with Hannah and Salafert, and obviously I've got the Trident here, which ain't plugged in. But once I do plug that in, then obviously the Hannahs and that are going to sort of fall to the wayside.
So I've never used Salafert. I've always used Red Sea.
And Red Sea are expensive and just long-winded. You know, you do I think it's a nitrate test with a Red Sea. It takes you like 15 minutes or something. With a Salafert, it takes 3 minutes. The KH test on a I think it's the KH test on a Salafert is literally 2 steps, takes seconds, and it's the same with a nitrate. Nitrate is just a spoonful of something, 4 drops. Leave it for 3 minutes and it's done. And they're cheap. They're brilliant.
I'm running out of everything, so I might switch to Salafert then.
You'll save yourself a lot of money if you do.
For the newish reef, you know, like like the Red Sea are all right because you want to really get Red Sea a little bit better quality, I suppose. Yeah, but for me, yeah, and yourself, Woody, and probably Paul, yeah, once your tanks are established, as so to speak, yeah, all we want is a rough guide. That's all I want, anyway. So
Yeah.
I know, like,
if I'm being honest with you, I've probably
You
not
agree?
tested my phosphates and my nitrates for probably 2 years. I just look at my tank and I know. Do you know what I mean?
The best test kits you can get is the Hannah for KH, the Hannah for phosphorus or phosphate, and then Sally for nitrate, Sally for magnesium, and Sally for calcium. They're the best test kits.
JB's saying that the phosphate on the Red Sea takes 20 minutes.
Huh?
It's 50. Yeah, well, yeah, I suppose 5 minutes to do a test, and then you've got to wait 15 minutes. He's
Yeah,
right.
that's
How about
insane.
spend
That is
60
absolutely
quid?
insane.
Yeah, spend 60 quid on the Hannah one. It'll take you 3 minutes.
Right,
that's
the
crazy.
bit, Paul, the bit I don't understand about the phosphate ones, there's like two ones, isn't there? There's like an ultra low one.
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
normal-
phosphorus.
I don't understand
Both
which one
do the same. Both do the same. One of them,
Yeah.
right, if you get the phosphate one, it just gives you a direct result, like 0.03. If you get the phosphorus one, it gives you a number from like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, that's parts per billion. That's ultra low. But you can convert that with a little bit of maths. It's only a couple of calculations, and you can work out what phosphate is. But I prefer to use the phosphorus one.
And you got to divide it or times it by 10 or something like that.
It's not. So you get your number. Just say like my number yesterday was 23. So it's 23 times 3.066 divided by 1,000, and you get your phosphate results.
Yeah.
That's it.
Or just get the other one, the other green one then.
I've just got the ppm one.
Yeah, but you can do that. But
Or get the
if
other green
you
one.
do it parts per billion, it gives you a more accurate result. So instead of being like 0.03, it might be 0.039. But this one will give it you perfectly to the actual number. So it'll tell you if you're below 3. Yeah, it'll tell you if you're closer to 3 or closer to 4. Do you know what I mean? Because it gives you parts per billion. So you could say if you're 0.03, you literally might be 0.0001 to 4. So that's a big difference in a parts per million phosphate. But I prefer the lower range one. But
I'm definitely going to get
phosphate, I can't get my phosphates up. Like every time I do phosphates, it's clear. I even went out and bought another phosphate test kit, thinking that was broke because it just would never go in thingy. So, and that one was the same. So that must be brought.
Since I've raised my phosphates up though, I was always running dead low ones like 0.01 and
that's way too low.
Now I'm running at like 0.07, 0.08 roughly ish. The colours and the growth is night and day, mate. You know what I mean? So, but it's like I said before, it's like it's each person's tank, and it's each person's whole thing. What works for mine might not work for yours. You know what I mean? So it's like, I run 5 parts per million on nitrates, and 0.06, 0.07 on phosphates, and it works perfect. You know what I mean?
I think everyone should go for that range. Like what?
Yeah, with the phosphates, you bang on. You're perfect range. I'm normally sort of 0.06 to 0.1, anywhere in there. And then nitrates sort of anywhere between 5 and 15. I find is just
serious.
If you want to see crazy color and extension on your polyps, that's where you need to be. And
I'm
then you won't have
that one. 5 to 20. I like my nitrates at, and
what's that, Neil?
I like my nitrates at between 5 and 20.
Yeah, 20.
And my phosphates pretty much it's always 0.08. It goes up to 0.1. I know I need to change my Rophos.
Yeah, that's fine.
The best tank I had, about 5 or 6 years ago, I was running 50 nitrates and about 2 phosphates. Not 0.2, 2.
Yeah.
I mean, so people think 0.02. Yeah, not 0.2, 2. You know what I mean? So it was but I could never get them down. So I just left it and just kept doing what I was doing. And it was the best tank I had, but it was stable at that. again, it's a
Well, the thing, you got to remember,
Yeah, but
we're doing modern reefing now. We're not reefing 10, 15 years ago when I started, and you're trying to keep nitrates and phosphates at your tank because it just used to go sky high, no matter what. Whether
Yeah.
your food was, because the food back then was shit. Everything was, not great. Now we've got skimmers are just so efficient. We've got all these roller filters and all this biomedia. You can't keep nutrients in your tank. So
best thing I ever did was put that because I was dosing the aquaforest, nitrophos, the nitrophos, the aquaforest
Yeah.
nitro. Basically, it's the same as the no-pox, yeah. And I was, just to keep it low, my nitrates. And then when I did that clarity in my tank, now I don't even need to dose that. I haven't dosed that for 8 months. I haven't dosed anything because the clarity just takes everything out, mate. It's incredible.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you need. That's all you need. I'm
got the same
a
as
big
me,
believer
Paul.
either one or the other, either a skimmer or a
dosing.
filter roll.
Yeah.
That's what because like sometimes Paul struggles, like he says there, he's struggling with getting his phosphates in it up because he's got a skimmer, a decent sized skimmer as well, and he's got a clarity, and he's got bioball, so he's got so much biological filtration in there. He's struggling to get any nutrients.
Yeah.
So yeah, look, this is something there.
Yeah.
That's open though. It's that like it's shut.
I don't know if I could squeeze a clarity in my sump at the bottom now.
I think you would. I think you would, Neil.
Yeah.
Hey,
I think you might just be able to get one in.
Maybe in the refugium or something like that.
Yeah. Well, with a refugium, I had a refugium like a year and a half ago or so. But you know what?
Who's that old man that's just joined?
The overspill was crazy.
What was that?
Hey, Andy.
I said, the refugium, it didn't really do much for me, to be truthful, if I'm honest, but it just never worked in my tank, you know what I mean? And yet, you know what I mean?
I grow Chato really good. I'm always like harvesting the Chato out all the time, but
yeah,
I suppose I'd say it keeps it at 0.08, but then I'm running Rowaphos at the same time, so hard to tell unless I stop the Rowaphos.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah, so you could be in that. You could be in that situation where you're taking too much out. You've got too much going on in your sump.
Exactly. Yeah, you got to take one of them out. You know what I mean?
Get rid of one.
Yeah.
I could stop the reacting to see how things go. Really.
Yeah.
Just stop one of them. Finding that balancing act, Neil. You know what I mean? Yeah, finding that balance, that right balance. Yeah, take one away and see it and try one of them for a month. Yeah. And then if that doesn't work, bring back the other one and stop the other one. You know what I mean? That's what you got to do. It's just a balancing act, mate. But eventually you'll find that sweet spot, and it'll be perfect.
I'll give that a go, I think.
It's worth it,
mate.
Don't overthink things. You don't have to overcomplicate it or anything. Just sort of go back to basics, and then you'll probably find your tank just turns itself around.
Exactly, yeah.
Don't add lotions and potions for no reason at all, thinking it's going to be
don't do what I did. Don't do what I did.
Don't ever go Paul about this all the time.
What do you do, Paul?
I added Brightwell's, what's it called, Woody? Basically, that Brightwell's version of Vibrant. Can't think whatever it's called. Anyway, I did it just under the dosage amount, so I never did to what they said. I just fucking wiped everything out. I'd kill everything.
Shit.
Yeah, just got to be careful.
Shit.
See, I don't add anything in my tank. If I don't need to add anything in the tank, as in like liquid poisons,
razor. That's what it's called.
That's it, razor. Yeah, razor.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing I have now is anything that's in here is what I add to the tank. Well, this is all I have now. I've got oral food.
Oh yeah. Oh, the coral feast.
Is that
Product placement. Product placement.
like Reefroids?
Product placement.
Product placement. Refrieds. So we are reading refrieds on. So I mix them two together. And then food. Fauna marine. I didn't get this free. Reef King's best friend, iodine.
Lugo. Oh yeah, Lugo.
But the thing is, right, what you people need to understand, right, if you use this shit, you test for this shit. You know what I mean? So like once a month, I'll test my iodine once a month. Just once a month, I test my iodine. And if it needs a couple of drops, I'll put a couple of drops in, but I just don't blind dose this shit. Never blind dose this. Never, ever.
That's the only thing that come up on my ICP test.
Yeah,
iodine.
I'll bring my I did 2 ICP tests. Yeah, I did one for the aquaphoric one, and then I also did the Triton, because when I got the ICP test back from Aquaforest, I'll show you my iodine. Yeah, now the iodine. Yeah, basically don't do no water changes. Haven't done one for like 14 months. Don't dose it, and I'll show you what it came back at, what it was reading. Yeah, and I sent the ICP. Oh, it's mega high, mate. Mega high.
I bet you.
I
beat you. I bet I beat you on it.
Fucking 10 tanks, mate. It'll take 10 tanks out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, same as mine. Mine came back 600 and something.
I'm like, where's that come from? You know what I mean?
And I feed that. That's it. I got there. We got there. That's it.
That's what I feed.
Yeah, that's it.
What I feed.
So I'll put in the tank now.
I'm using the AB Plus at the moment.
Would it? Corallara, was it?
AB Plus.
Phosphate RX.
Say again, mate.
I put phosphate RX in, I've done it. Lithium chloride. So if it does get a bit high, this. My bottle broke, so I had to put it in the jug. That's it. Nothing else. Oh, I do it. I put this in and off. All for Reef.
All for Reef, yeah. That's what I'm dosing at the moment.
I dose that. I dose that in my nano tank.
Yeah, well, this, I run Triton, so I run Triton. But I put about 50 ml of this in a week.
Yeah.
I've done it since I got it then. Since I started.
For the trace elements.
Yeah, 50 ml, and then it stays stable.
Why did you start? Why did you start all for Reef, Paul?
I like it. I know. I get it. It was just shit. Reaper told me to use it. And then
I'm dosing 10 ml a day of that at the moment.
The two things that run my tank is all for Reef and Acro Power. That is it. Keep it simple.
I find all for Reef, it's a bit of a balancing act, because if you're using the all for Reef, but there's something that like for example, you need your calcium's running a bit low, then there's nothing you can really do.
Yeah, you can. You just put some calcium.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. I'm on about if you're only using all for Reef.
Yeah. So that's exactly what you got to do. You got to get your other elements in balance and then start doing all for Reef. Yeah. So if you can, say you're using Triton or using the balling method, whatever you want to do, they're different elements. So if you're a little bit high on your KH and you're low on magnesium or whatever, get them level with your other like whatever it is, balling method, and then start using all for Reef, and then just stick with that. So you got one thing to dose.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve showing us dick pics. Go.
There you go.
What we got?
I in there, yeah. Look at what it was reading.
What's the number?
0.1350.
Let me get my old one up.
Hey, everything else was green apart from that. Look at that. How does that work out? Everything else was, and I was like, I don't even dose iodine. I don't do water changes. So where the hell's that come from? You know what I mean? And yet, and then I sent a Triton test off. Which I'll download, which I'll bring up now. Yeah, and the Triton test came back with low levels of iodine. So I was like, what? This was 2 weeks later.
I'll trust over anything. I trust the Triton one.
I'll show you the Triton.
They've got the best labs going.
That's what I thought.
They put money into it.
The only reason I sent it off to Aquaforest was because I use all Aquaforest stuff. So that was the only reason why. You know what I mean? So I just assumed, you know what, using it, I'll use them as well. But it was a mistake.
Yeah, because that Triton one,
where's Andy gone? Andy's gone with it.
Yeah, I just noticed.
I'm just uploading this one now. Where is it?
See if is anyone in the chat still, Paul?
There's loads of people in the chat.
There's
See if
11,
someone else
yeah.
wants to jump in if Andy's gone to bed or whatever he's doing.
I think I don't know. I reckon we could be able to get loads in here.
Yeah, I reckon we
There we
can as
go.
well. Right, go on. What's your?
So on the Triton one, the iodine there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is oh god, I can't even get it.
Yeah, it's in the green. I can see it.
It's in the green.
Yeah, I saw that on the video.
There it is. Iodine in the green,
Right.
and yet the other one, yeah, was in the red, and yet I took the sample 2 days later. So how does that
I'd
work?
always believe the Trident over the Aquaforest.
Well, this is it. This is what I'm thinking. I didn't know what to believe, to be truthful. So I'm at a loss. Well, I was at a loss. It is what it is, isn't it? You know what I mean? People were saying, yeah, but remember, your one test is not just being tested. There's probably maybe 50 or 60 that's going through the same machines. Are they flushing it through or what? You know what I mean? You don't know, do you? Whether cross-contamination.
Iodine,
Oh, yeah, so
the set point.
Set point
30
30 to 90, and his was at 60. So it's yes.
Look at mine.
570.
Hey.
Yeah, but look, and mine was in 60 on that one. Yeah, that was the Triton. Is that the Triton?
This is the Triton, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But on the Aquaforest one, mine was reading 0.1350. So 1,350. So how does that work out?
I've not done one for a year.
I'm gonna do one every 3 months.
I do one a year.
Maybe
I do one a year.
Wednesday.
I do one a year, but I never did one last year. 2017, 20. No, I did. I did a. What's the other what version?
The full American one you done.
Not 80i something.
No, you done the full American one,
Reef
didn't you?
just said Fauna Marin ICP.
Yeah, I did a Fauna Marin one. I did another one, but that's why it's not here. You've received £5 1p from Simon Gray. It's me a super.
I thought you said he couldn't do it.
No, he's not. He's PayPal me £5 1p.
Oh, right. He said donut, innit? He? Where is he? I just see him said he's still here. Tell him to jump on. Text him.
Hang on, I won't put your name on, but hang on, look. So he's just sent that, look.
Tight bastard.
Super chat.
Gal,
Thank you for the super chat, Gal. The good thing about that, Gal, PayPal don't take, Google don't take their fair share of it.
How much did they take, Paul?
Oh, trust me. How much did I get that time in? That's it, when I got super chats.
I think you got about £1,300 in super chats, and I think you ended up with under £1,000 or something, wasn't it?
800 quid.
Yeah, they took a lot of.
I think it was. I got about I think it was just short of 1,400 quid that I got on super chats in one stream, and I ended up with about 800 quid.
How many subs do you got to get before you start getting in money for and start doing ads?
You've got to get 1,000, and you've got to
and
do
it's your watch hours, isn't it?
400,000 minutes or something like that. 400,000 minutes or something. Yeah, 4,000 hours.
Yeah.
I've only just learned in fucking YouTube that you've got to add tags in to make your algorithm work. That's why I've only got low numbers. I was like, you know what? I'm hopeless on like computers. You know what I mean? I'm the worst one for it.
Trust me. And then I went from no subscribers. Well, I had about fucking 6,000. That's when you could delete them. I deleted all mine because mine was in a fish channel at first. It was something else. So I deleted my old channel and started it again with fish shit. And it took me about a year to get 1,000. And then I got to nearly 2,000 within a few months after. And I just stopped doing YouTube. I lost loads of subscribers.
Yeah.
You know why? Because I got bored of it.
Yeah.
How much do you make on them, roughly? Say you got 2,000 subs. How much do you reckon you make on
I was making, at the peak, a month, a few £100 a month.
Bloody hell.
And some months I was getting, with the super chats and that was getting, like I said, one month I got £800 in one day.
In one day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking hell.
No, I didn't. I got £1,300 in one day.
Wow.
Yeah. But
Shit.
it's boring.
What's boring about making £1,300 a day?
Sitting here like this, trimming out.
Mate,
With his Superman dressing gown on.
I tell you what it was. Would it not?
I'd sit there in SpongeBob SquarePants, please.
I tell you exactly what got that money, right? Because Woody gave me a super chat, right? So Woody gave me a £100 super chat, right? And then someone else came on and gave me £101, wasn't it, Woody?
$101, I think they done, didn't they?
Yeah. So Woody went, I'm not having that. So Woody gave me another 100, and they gave me 102, and then that's it. And the war kicked off.
That's quality.
But Woody won, didn't you, Woody?
Yeah, I won. Yeah. Someone said, how much more do
only
I have
cost him
to...
£500.
So someone has got 25,000 subs. Like, what sort of money is that bringing in?
No, it doesn't.
It's not about that. Yeah, it's about their watch.
got-
How many people watch their videos in that.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Right, you could put a video on, right? So you could put a video on, and if that video gets targeted by the right advert,
Come and see more.
yeah, if your video gets targeted, like Seymour can tell you everything about it. If you get targeted by the right advert in a certain country, one person watching your video, you can end up making a £5 just by one person clicking on your video. Which I got £7 from Norway or something. Someone clicked on my video from Norway. Obviously, they would have had an advert that was targeted to them. And I ended up getting money from it.
But if they skip the ad, I'm assuming you don't get any money on it. It's only if they
I
watch
think they're
it.
going to watch over 30 seconds of it, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
And yeah, Seymour, it depends on the type of videos. Like, I think one of my videos is got 35,000, 40,000 people watching it. That's a video that I know wouldn't even. I just made a video, put it on. It's got like 40,000 people watched it.
Bloody hell.
And that was Critters in the Reef Tank, I think.
I think your thingy one done quite well as well, wasn't it? The what was it? The miracle mud in a reactor or something. That done quite well, didn't it?
I can't remember. Oh, Mark Ebb's not coming.
My
Yeah,
subscribers love death because whenever I said my corals had died, that one went through the roof.
Yeah, they will do. Anything like that.
If you do things like super simple, right, reef and all that shit, they'll get good video views. But you'll also get people like me going, oh, hey, look at that. Someone's going to come on now and it's called Not All. That means it's Seymour, right? Hello, all.
Is he?
All right, mate.
No, all right, mate.
Look, Not Paul. He's a dick.
I don't know what you're on about, mate.
Right, Seymour, explain the YouTube to them.
YouTube is good.
What an absolute villain.
No, you're earning. Well, for me. Well, I don't make any money on YouTube. But when I look at my stats, I make $4.21 every thousand watches. So you can take that out and probably go to somebody's video. You kind of see what they earn, but that's on the low end. You probably have people that are making double that. So if you do videos about real estate, I'm pretty sure you would make $10 every 1,000 views. If you're making video, like those people who are like motivational speakers and tell people, how to make money, they probably earn $15 per. It depends on, the country you're in, who's watching, and what your videos are about. But I know I make about $4 every 1,000 views. 2,000 views last month, so $9. Whoop whoop.
Not so that you can retire on then, no.
Yeah, but it's not gonna make you rich. But I saw this lady the other day that made videos about like real estate, and she probably does like 100,000 views a month, and she makes like $30,000. I thought so. It really depends. And then the more videos you have, those get residuals. So you imagine like some of your old videos still get a few views here and there. So let's say you have a library of 200 videos, and even though you're making new videos, those old ones keep getting views. So it can add up to a lot.
Sweet.
Yeah.
One day maybe.
But that day,
What was
though,
what was
all
Joey
made
getting?
$1,000. That should have been mine, but I was missing, so he was logged on to my account. So I just gave him the money.
What was Joey getting? Oh, he was getting when he gets like $60,000 a month or something. He was earning, wasn't he?
I think that was then. I think now it's different. But at the last time when he spoke at my local like Reef Club, he said he was doing $35,000 a month, and that's before he got to 1 million subs. So I imagine he's doing, he's doing a lot. But also, you talk about King of DIY, right?
Yeah.
But he also spends between electricity and food. He probably spends like 10 grand a month, and then taxes in Canada is, probably a lot similar to how you guys you probably pay a lot of taxes because you guys have like the NHS, they have national health. So you imagine all that money he's paying taxes, and then it cost him like between electricity and everything, probably costing him 10 grand to
Paul,
keep it
you're still
open.
muted. You're muted, Paul.
You're muted, Paul. You're muted.
I knew that. Would it?
Yes, love.
How much is $1 million in Canada? Oh, 20 quid.
Probably about maybe 25.
Seymour. You're muted.
He's muted.
The thing is, I did that, yeah. Seymour does it all the time. He mutes himself all the time, starts talking. Especially on the phone, doesn't he, Woody? Oh, I thought I was on the phone.
Yeah.
I see in a stream with some lady washing up, and she has lots of people watching her. Yeah, dirty old men, most probably. Reef Community Worldwide Brother. Cheers, Seymour.
I'm sorry. Did that show up live? I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's my brother, but we've got the same parents. It's weird. One of us must be adopted.
I watch
yes,
a few of the United fan channels on YouTube, and when there's a game on, I always watch the commentary on like one of the channels, and literally it's just super chat after super chat after super chat after super chat. They must make a fortune.
Reef in before gone. He'll be back in a minute.
Who
Most
else
people
has
couldn't
gone?
get
Ryan,
most people couldn't get the mic back on. That's what it is before.
Yeah, he's the cleverest stupid man I know.
Yes. The thing is, I think what it is, super chats is nice when you get a super chat. But the thing is, when you start off, I think people want to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is, it's nice, but like me now, I don't want super chats of anyone. You know what I mean? I think the last super chat I got, I sent it, Woody. Remember, Woody?
Yeah.
So I'm not bothered about the super chats. You know what I mean? What I used to use it for, I used to do it, like get all the stuff in my tank with it.
Yeah, you used to use it to get your monthly stuff, wouldn't it? Like your salt and your additives and things like that, yeah.
But now I get, like now, I've not done videos in ages. I've done like 2 live streams, 3 live streams in the last 12 months. But I still get about 120 quid a year. You know, off YouTube. Just by the videos that are on there. So it's still like a tenner a month. I still get like a tenner a month for not doing nothing.
How long did it take you to get to 2,000 subs?
Not long. I'd say about.
It took you a while to get to the 1,000, didn't it? And then the other
it took about a year to get to the 1,000.
Yeah, the other
1,000 about a month later.
What did you get? I think you get up to about 4,000 subs.
I don't know. I've lost so many. I'm losing them every day. Every day it's like 20 less and things like that. People just, because you're not doing it, YouTube take them off you. So if someone don't click on your videos for a long time and all that, YouTube just take them away now. You know what I mean? So
tempted to just start doing some more vids.
Yeah, you should really honestly do more vids, and the more more people watching and all that you get, you'll earn a bit of money, and that could pay for like what Paul used to do each month. Buy your bits and bobs you want for your tank.
Yeah. Go on, Steve. What was you saying?
I said, like I said before, yeah, I'm not like up on computers. I'm not like the best at computers, but when I've been doing my with my channel, I think my tank's pretty decent. That's my opinion. Yeah, that's my opinion. But like when I see other people, they've just got like a whole mess of algae in the tank, and they have like 10,000 hits, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And then I realised, I wasn't adding tags into it, yeah, and I wasn't like promoting it. I was only doing like one video every like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Somebody said to me that you need to upload one a week, and then after about 4 or 5 months, the algorithm of what YouTube uses keeps it up. You know what I mean? I don't know whether that's true or not. I don't know.
Don't try to become a YouTube star, because the thing is, you got a 99.999% chance it won't work, and you'll take more time up trying to do it. No, if you take more time up trying to do it, then you'll get thingy for. And if you start doing more videos and try to tell people what to do, like some other YouTuber did, I can't remember his name. Looks a bit like you. Only because Woody said it. Only because Woody said it before. Woody said he looks a bit like Michael. Woody said that about you.
Look, yeah, no offense, mate, but honestly, it was earlier on the other stream. I was looking
what's this, Woody? What's this now? Come on.
Honestly, I was thinking, a face that you pulled. I thought, did Michael just come on the stream there or say, what's happening here?
He did say it.
Listen,
I'm sorry. I don't mean to put you down.
Come on, brother. Come on, we can't do this. No. Listen. I don't tell anybody how to do their tank. Yeah, for me, yeah, it's like what works for me works for me. All I can go off is like what works for me and what doesn't. And I just advise. And if it, and I'm not saying people do it my way because it might not work. Just like I would never run my tank at like 6.8 like you do. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? I just wouldn't do that. But then on the same man, you wouldn't run your tank at 10 like I do. So it works.
The reason what it runs is at 6.8 because he does natural seawater water changes, which is 6.8. So he keeps it at the natural seawater water changes that he does. If he changed it, it'd be stupid because every time he did a water change, his cage will drop.
Exactly.
That's why he did it. Yeah. What I was going to say is, if you want to do YouTube, like you're going to do videos, good on you, because I'll watch them. Woody will watch them, because that's all we do. Me and Woody will be on the phone till like the other night. What time did we finish talking? 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so me, Woody, and Seymour will be on the phone, and we'll put YouTube videos on, and we'll go, right, watch this one. Oh, see it. You know what I mean? So that's what we'll do. We'll go through the YouTube videos and watch the YouTube videos. But as soon as you start doing something that's pathetic, I'll tell you. I don't give a shit.
You could always rely on Paul to be brutally honest.
Paul, I know you won't shy away from it, so that's for sure, mate.
Michael streams. Well, Michael did streams. And like, if he did something wrong on the stream, I've been on his stream like this, and I'll go, no, that's wrong, Michael. Do you know what I mean? Or I'll be in the chat going, no, that's not right. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So we'll tell you if you do something. But what I'd suggest you do, don't give people advice. You know what I mean? Tell them what you do, but don't tell people to do something. If you just fucking tits up, guess who it's going to land back on?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
everyone's going to say. Everyone's going to say.
All over your channel. All over your channel.
Exactly. That's exactly what I do. Yeah, I don't tell people to do something. Yeah, I'm saying what works for me works for me. Just like I said. My alkalinity running at 10. Yeah, works for me. It works for my tank. Yeah, I'm not saying it's going to work for your tank. I'm not going to say it's going to work for Neil's tank. It's just what works for me. So if people take it up and they do it in their tank and then it kills everything, then I know what he's saying. Yeah, they could say, "Well, you told me," but I'd say, well, "Yeah, I never told you. Yeah. I just told you what I do and what my tank runs at." That, you know what I mean? That's the difference. Yeah.
But it's one of these. Use this. I use this. It's working for me. Yeah. Don't tell someone, "Oh, do you know what you want to do? You want to go and use this aquaforest?" Because don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't tell people what to do. Because if you do, you fucking shut yourself in the foot straight away.
I just set up the channel
Yeah.
in lockdown just mainly for me to diarise like the tank and just so I can always go back and look at it. And
You do a diary. Perfect. If you do a diary of your tank,
yeah,
but don't do videos. Don't do videos. And I tell you this now, right? I've got them on mine with just music in the background. If you do that, no one will watch them.
I never watch the ones with music. I just thought
Yeah.
I never watch it with the music in the background.
I do you know what? Them videos are for me. I do them for me. They might be on there, but it's so I can go, what my tank look like in like December last year? And I can look back at myself. Yeah, I've got all the photographs, and usually it's photographs that I put on with a video, so I can look at it myself. That's for me. So I don't give a shit if people watch it or not. I don't give a shit because I don't want to do YouTube. I like chatting to people. Woody likes chatting to people.
Yeah, the weird thing for me is like there's a channel, Aquasplendor. I used to love watching him when he chats away, and he does all these little DIY things, and he does his tank. It's all nice. But lately, he started doing videos where he just does a bit of music and he just types on the screen of what it is he's doing. I can't watch him.
Oh yeah,
Is that the Spanish guy, Woody?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's him. Yeah, well, yeah.
I've noticed you.
He's in Canada. I think he's either French.
Yeah,
Canadian
that's
or
right.
French Canadian.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I think he's brilliant. But then as soon as he does a video where he don't talk, I'm like, oh, I can't watch this.
Yeah.
I like to hear him talking about his stuff, what he's done, and his
Yeah.
problems he's having, and how he solved them or whatever.
Yeah. You know what? I agree. You know, when I watch YouTubers, especially like, because to be truthful, it's the only people I watch is like marine tank related. That's the only things I watch. You know what I mean?
My
But,
best YouTube channels. Who's your best YouTube channel?
Mine.
You know, probably Reefing with O. You must have seen it.
Do you know what? I think he talks too much. Right. My best reef channels, seriously, I'd say.
Reef, no, what was he? Mad Dog. Mad Dog's mine.
Yeah,
you know
Mad
what
Dogs.
I like?
Mad Dogs.
You know what I like?
Go on.
Reef Dog. I like that Reef Dog.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I met him on Sunday.
No.
I like that Reef Dog.
I saw him at Reef Dreams.
I'll tell you my favourite is probably
you mentioned it in your channel, didn't you? Yeah.
Reef Builders is probably my favourite.
Reef Builders.
Yeah, Reef Builders. Yeah.
I like Dev when he does his buildy shit. You know, when he builds shit.
Yeah. When he does
I love them build videos.
His DIY and all that. He's a clever shit.
I tell you which ones I don't like. I don't like Neptune Apex because he's an arrogant prick.
Yeah.
but I've got an Apex. But code's 5213779. Just in case I'm listening. Just in case I cut my Apex off with it.
Yeah. Just give a different name.
Yeah.
My name's Dave. My name is Stephen Moggsy.
Oh.
I don't know. Have you ever had down your Apex where you've got somebody else's?
1 second. Super chat.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on Paul's Apex for him. I can change things for him. Yeah, same as like Seymour, like Reefing with O. He's got my details and Paul's as well. We can all sort of look after each other's Apex.
Got you. Because I've gone on my Apex, you know, like to look at it, and then I've seen like I've got 2 different Apexes on, you know, somebody else's, and I'm like, how the hell have they got on mine?
And yeah, you want to be careful with that.
I know, and I'm like, I've contacted Apex and said this account has come on mine, and I don't even know whose it is. And then they just say,
just read that super chat. Read it. Both of you read it. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Can you see Can you see what he's wrote in the chat?
Yeah.
Let me see. 1 minute.
He's wrote towards paying off the shop debt. Whoops, wrong live stream.
Do you know what? I can see how they got confused because who's on
Fucking hell, Steve, stay here. I'm paying off the shop debt because they think you're Michael. Fucking hell.
Looked at the screen and went, Fuck it, he's even changed his name.
Fuck it. Michael! Taking a piss now. I hope you subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel.
I already am, mate. I already am. Don't worry.
Speak, aka Michael. That's what they want to put.
Well, do you know what it is? Look at the two first letters of your name on your thing. It's MA, Michael Aarons.
The thing is, look, AKA, also known as Michael Bugsy Aquarium.
Oh, you know what? Yeah,
Michael Aarons.
I never thought of that, you know.
Right, I know how we can get round this. Stand up on and see how tall you are. Because Michael's only about 4'7".
Listen, I'm 6'2", mate. So
oh yeah, you're right then. You're right.
I'll get out of it, mate. Cheeky. Who's getting that? I can't believe that.
He's fucking devastated. I tell you what, Woody. He's going to go tonight. He's going to grow his hair. He's going to. He'll come tomorrow with a ginger wig on.
Ginger sideburns, everything.
I nipped out for a cig and I come back in and the camera had gone and I've just gone back in and the camera's on. I can't be bothered to turn it off now. So.
Oh, shouldn't smoke. It's bad for you.
He went and done his hair. That's what he done.
Yeah, no. I mean, I've been gasping for the last hour for one, so I thought I'm just going to...
Sorry, was that a low blow?
I quit smoking. I quit smoking before Christmas because Woody made me.
State of it, though.
He kept telling me off. Ain't you, Woody?
Yep.
I'm going to go. I need to find a hat or something.
No, you're all right. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. It's only Woody will take the piss out of you.
Look, Neil, it could be worse. You could look like Michael Allen.
Hey, we know it's Woody. Look, just ask Monty. Just ask Steve. Just ask Steve. Take your piss out of him. Take your piss out of me with my grey hair. Rusty Aquarium. Sorry, was that a low blow?
I got one of them actually.
Woody, on the streams, did Michael always wear a hat?
Yeah, he did, like a beanie hat, didn't he?
He always wore a hat, yeah?
There we go.
Fucking hell. Oh, here we go.
There we go. Hey, look at this. Look, Michael Aarons here.
All you need to do is jump on your channel, tell them you need a new chair, you'll be fucking loaded by end of week.
Oh.
I can't hear anything now. So
all right.
Twins, look.
Twins. This one back on, mate. Yeah, last few streams, last two vids I've done, or 3 vids, I've had to wear a hat because my hair.
No, where's your flat cap? Put your flat cap on.
That's in the other room. I can go and put it on.
Can't go in there, Woody. The wife's in there. Wake her up.
She is. She's in there. She is in there. She's watching telly at the moment. Should we get on the stream? Open the
Depends on what she's wearing.
Do you know the dog then, Woody? I startled him when I went in, and he did that reverse. You know that reverse breathing that they do?
Oh yeah.
Shit himself. He's like.
So, Neil, you didn't get. We asked you where you was from, and you never got to answer because your thing was messing up.
Oh, sorry.
You definitely. Yeah, I was going to say it down that way.
Yeah,
whereabouts? I didn't hear because Paul was talking over you.
Yeah.
Southampton, mate.
Southampton.
That's why I'm a Man U fan. We're all from down there, aren't we?
Whatever said we again.
What do you reckon for Sunday then?
You can't talk about it. What is on the street?
Can't stand football.
Yeah.
We always, like me and Seymour, always do it when we're on phone. As you already noticed, we're never off the phone, right? But me and Seymour does it. That's it. What it is, flips out. Unless you're talking about Lewis Hamilton, then that's it.
Yeah, if you talk about F1 or MMA, then I'll talk. But other than that, I won't talk.
Love MMA. Love MMA. Love it.
Yeah.
I've heard Rusty before said, was that a low blow?
Injured again.
Pardon?
Pogba's
fucking hilarious.
Another one now.
Yeah, I was quiet, didn't I? For that?
I'm looking to see if anybody's slagging me off. Me,
No one's slagging you off, mate. You're
No
all right.
one's slagging you off except
Michael
Woody
Loudon,
and
Michael
Rusty.
Loudon,
Gal hates football.
or calling me Michael Loudon. No.
One thing you'll notice about us, mate, all we do is banter. That's all. It's what our channel's all about. It's nothing but banter.
What's the name of the stream? What's the name of this stream?
Yeah, Reef Banter.
Reef Banter.
Yeah.
Because honestly, it starts off normal, then we start slagging everyone off, which is funny. Right? Right? And then we start usually talking about food. Then it goes on to food usually. And then we actually start making food on the stream. Vicky, all our French shit is a knob. Mine is a proper knob. Mine,
Yeah.
let me show you my French. He's fast asleep at the minute. He might.
I was going to say, what's a Frenchie?
Oh, yes, he's little French bulldog.
Bonjour, monsieur. Je m'appelle Stitch.
Go, put Michael, it's okay, relax.
Yeah, he wants to know where his tank is.
Cheers, Go.
Making a
drinking,
bloody
Steve?
show, man.
Sorry, mate.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking the old Jack Daniels with orange, mate.
Jack Daniels and orange.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's pineapple juice. Stop lying.
I've never heard that one.
I'm not.
The old GD, Paul.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm going to get my tinny, actually.
Gal, jump on. He never jumps on the stream, does he, Paul?
So how's your tank going, Neil? From your last update, you going all right?
It's all right, mate, actually. It's not, I was saying like earlier on your stream, I don't even know what to do a video about this week because literally I've got nothing. I literally got nothing. I'm just going to wing it because, you know, nothing's changed. The jawfish is set. All these good as gold now.
Listen, nothing is a good sign, mate. Nothing is a good sign.
This is going to sound really weird, yeah? And I was at a place where I bought the pistol shrimp from. It's a guy he's got like a coral room in his backyard called Marine.
Does it have a dungeon in there?
Marine Evolution, it's called. And we were chatting about jawfishes, and he said this could sound weird, but he said fish will try and jump out your tank, and everyone's you're gonna laugh at this when there's a full moon. Seriously, he goes, fish act weird when there's a full moon.
I'm not being funny, but if someone does a moony to me, I'm going to jump out and all.
And there was like a full moon yesterday, I think it was, or today. And no, it was last night. It was like I looked out, and my jawfish was acting weird, and not just him, but the other one. I think the mandarin as well was like trying, like not jumping, but they were like higher up on the tank. And it just reminded me of what mate he said literally fish will try and jump on when it's a full moon.
Well, fish will try to jump when it's not a full moon. It's weird.
It's but the moon does have a lot to do with a lot of things that happen. Yeah, it does with spawning.
Yeah, spawning.
Like clamfish, most of the time you'd find that when it's full moons they spawn. So it is. That's why when you get moonlight on your tank will behave a lot different.
Yeah. Hey Paul, how's your bounce mushrooms going, mate?
Well, it's absolutely amazing. Well, two of mine are going great. Woody, how are yours going?
Oh yeah, you got one, didn't you, Woody?
Woody's broken up. I think
Are you there, Woody?
he's have a change in his internet. Turn it off your Wi-Fi.
No, do you know what? I turned the Wi-Fi off, and then it went even worse. So I had to turn it back on again.
No, you sound all right. Browser keeps blocking it. I've heard that before, Galgo. Stop lying. Galgo said he can't get in because the browser's blocking it. Use Google browser.
Do you know what? It must be like a prison over there in the Isle of Man. Not allowed to do nothing.
Poor man can't get any corals or fish or nothing. I feel sorry for him.
Can't do nothing, the poor sod. Can't send a super chat.
No one had
Can't go on the
delivered to him.
internet. I think he lives in North Korea.
Like being a stranger.
He's taking the piss saying, "Oh, I'm going to go to the pub." And Woody went, "I'm going to go fish shop." Stuck an eyebrow in his bag, didn't you, Woody?
Yeah, of course. He would have been tier 1, wouldn't he? Isle of Man.
Well, that's not the UK.
Yeah, he could do.
It
It was like
Isle of Man's not the
like
UK,
normal
so.
over there for him. It was like normal over there for him, wasn't it? You can go in the pubs
Yeah.
like normal, in the restaurants and all that. But he couldn't buy a fish.
I'd rather the pubs be open, to be honest.
No, I don't drink. That's what he said. He
I
said
don't
it.
drink, so I'm all right with that.
We've got a group chat. There's quite a few of us on this group chat, and then was it? He said something about, "Oh, we can. Well, at least I can go to the pub and all that." I said, "Well, don't bother me. I don't drink, so I much
I'll go
rather
fish shop.
go fish shop and buy a coral or something."
You lads ever been to Reef Dreams in Winchester, my local one?
Nah, a bit too far for me.
It is absolutely amazing there. I'm not gonna lie.
You need to get to. Have you been to AAC?
No,
Wickford,
whereabouts is?
That's Wickford, Essex. You need to get down there. That's
I've been to
Something
Maidenhead
special.
Aquatics in Windsor. That was
Yeah,
quite
that's-
good.
Hang on a
Yeah,
minute. Listen, this is a reefing channel, right?
yeah.
So then aquatics again.
I didn't want to be too. He's only just getting to know us, Paul. I didn't want to sound too rude. Then I was going to go.
All right.
That's nice to know that. Mate.
Oh, man, in aquatics.
Yeah, listen,
No, it's like one of their bigger ones. It's like,
they're a chain. They're a chain.
Listen,
They're a chain
it
of
doesn't make a
aquariums.
difference if it's the bigger one or the smaller one. Oh, wank.
Yeah. try and stick to your privately owned ones. People that have actually got passion
Reef-
for the hobby and all
Reef
that.
Dreams is amazing. It is the best. But we also got a really good one, Innovation Aquatics, which is also in Southampton. And I know the lad that runs it called
Even Gal
Luke.
said, "Block him. Look, block him now."
yeah, block him now.
Even Gal, and this is coming from a man that ain't got a fish shop within 200 miles of him or something.
Yeah, and he still
He can have a made in aquatics next door to his house and he still won't go to it.
Is it like the Americans version of Petco or whatever they call it?
Exactly that.
Let's go had a bit of a bad time with Maidenhead Aquatics.
I think
think everyone.
Have you been to that one in Ashton?
Yeah.
How wank is that?
On the retail. Yeah.
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 If you want like loads of pests.
Well, no, I haven't been it. I've seen it, but I haven't been in it. I've seen it. Yeah.
Have you seen that bloke in there that's got birthmarks? Arrogant little twat he is.
yeah.
Seriously.
Remember,
Honestly, I'm positive. You think he owns it?
have they still got the big main like? It's not a marine tank. It's like they've got the big fish in it, and they're the huge tank.
Yeah, they've took that down now. I think they've just got a pond there or something.
Have they? You know, that was the last time.
The only thing I'll go in there for is when the missus, because it's a shop, it's a garden place, isn't it? If she wants some
Garden place.
pots or plants or something, I'll nip in and get some copper pods. That's it.
I'll go to that pub next door. That's not a bad pub there. You know, the
And
pub
do
next
you know what? And I always go in there and get a fucking carvery.
Yeah, nice meal. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's as far as we go. That's it. But if you buy
Yeah.
anything from there, I won't expect it to last long.
How
you'll get white
much
spot.
pods do you put in your tank? Do you put lots of? How much
If I go to the shop, I'll buy 5 or 10 bags and stick them all in the tank.
I buy 10 packs a week.
Yeah, just stick them all in all at the same time. Get them all in.
I've tried culturing them. I've got a tank down there, and I just can't seem to keep them
Yeah,
alive.
I just buy. Yeah, I just buy bags. I just throw bags and bags and bags in.
Yeah. Do you put them in the refugium or in the display?
I put them in all of them. I put them in everywhere.
Yeah.
So I put them in all the chambers at the sump, like mostly where the rocks are. You know, in the bottom, like the bio blocks and that.
Yeah.
I'll stick about 4 or 5 bags in there, and the rest I just stick in the tank. Like all the
Do you
fishies.
sift them out?
No.
I would say yeah, but I'd be lying. So no.
I was told never put that water in your tank.
Why? Never done me any harm.
Just told never to put it in there.
how much water is in those little bags? It's like 50 mil,
Yeah.
60 mil or something.
Yeah.
Just stick it in, mate. And you put it in your tanks. No.
I won't put it.
Always put them in when the guys go out. That's what I would do. Always put them in because otherwise the fish go you straight away, mate.
If I don't, the only water I won't put in, I'll put the brine shrimp water in. I don't give a shit about that. But the one I won't put in, do you know when you get the mycid?
Yeah,
Lime
I'm the
mycid.
same. Yeah, I'm the same.
Don't put that water in because
No.
it's treated water. That.
Yeah,
So I
I'm
won't
the
put that
same.
in. Yeah.
Here's what I do. I have 2 packs. 2 packs of that mysis shrimp. The 2 packs of it, and I take out all of the mysis out of all of them. Yeah, put them in my thing, let them defrost in tank water, and then what I do is strain them.
I was talking about live ones.
The what?
He's on
Live
live ones. Steve.
Oh, the live ones. Oh no, I thought you meant the frozen. The frozen ones that you get in the pouches.
Oh no, I throw that. I fucking just throw them straight in the thing.
Oh no,
No, I just put them into
I got
our and then throw them in.
the water in them. When they think it's just like tap water. So the water that they put them in. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'll just defrost them all. So I defrost them all.
10 years I fucking throw them in my tank. Not bothered.
Yeah. I always defrost them and then I put them in a big tub myself and freeze them again.
Yeah, but the live ones, if you get live mighty shrimp, you can buy a live mighty shrimp.
Right.
So if you buy live ones, like I said, they're coming like blue water. The blue, it's like blue. The water. But I don't know what it is.
Where do you get them from?
Fish shops.
Yeah, they got them in the
Some
little bags, Steve. They're usually with the copia pods in the fridge.
Not, they're like, but you don't get many in, so you might get like 6 or 7 in a bag. But you put them in your sun because they will breed in your tank. You got to remember, they're not my cis, they're my sid.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're exactly the same thing, but one's salt water and one's fresh water. The ones that you feed your fish, they're my cis. They're fresh water. They're fresh water. My cis.
Right.
But the ones that you buy are my sid, are saltwater ones.
Got you.
They will live in your tank. If you put them in your sun pot in a dark place, they will grow in there.
What, so freshwater ones? Freshwater would live in saltwater.
No, the freshwater ones that you feed your fish.
Yeah,
they're freshwater ones.
That's
all the ones that you feed your fish are freshwater mysis shrimp.
Oh right. Well, I can't. That's strange, that isn't it? Well, I've learned something new now.
Yeah, like mysis is freshwater. My sid is saltwater.
I've never. You know what? I've never even seen them. Never. So I wouldn't even know.
It's exactly the same thing, but it's freshwater and saltwater ones. But the ones that, because in freshwater, they can produce them like billions of them. That's what you feed your fish. Saltwater ones are obviously more harder to produce. That's why you feed the freshwater ones.
All right, I see. Yeah.
So Rusty's Aquarium said Reef Keeper Windsor is actually okay compared to the rest.
What, Maidenhead Aquatics?
Well, it's well, I thought it was a Maidenhead, but she said it's called Reef Keeper Windsor. But
don't give a fuck. Still shit.
Paul, that's the Queen's local fish shop. How can you say it's shit?
Listen, I'm a royalist, right? So I do love the royal family, right? Because I'm ex-army, so I've got, and I want to, right? It's still shit. So we're another party. I hope my dog's not having a shit because it's a Frenchie. You got to wipe their ass. He's having a shit.
You ain't got to wipe his ass. Just wait for him to jump on the sofa and do it himself.
Do you know what? This is going to be a first. Wiping a dog's ass on a live stream.
I bet you get some super chats after this.
Hey, is anyone into dog shizer?
Only on my chest.
Right, everyone in the comments should be going back or back.
The thing is, right, hang on, Vicky's on here. Vicky, does your Frenchie shit in a circle? Because mine seems to do. He has a shit and then he walks and has a shit in a circle. He has about 20 shits.
It's like crop circles.
Yeah, do you know what? That's exactly what it is. A massive Frenchie in the field that's making crop circles. Still having a shit. This is how long it takes him to have a shit.
I take hours sometimes. I just sit there and read the paper.
Yeah, but you don't weigh you don't weigh 10 kilos.
You don't walk around in circles, though, do you?
Right, let me put you down while I fucking wipe this dog's ass. Oh, camera on it.
UKM 120 said, "My God, we have a Frenchie. We have to wipe its ass."
What's that, sir?
Said UKM 120's comment.
Yeah, I see it. Come here. You've got to wipe the French ass, that's the thing.
Galgo said he's trying to come in, but his mic's not working.
There's no way could I have a dog where I've got to wipe its ass. No chance, mate.
Well, you don't have to, but you don't like shit over your furniture, you wipe it.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. You got any kids, Steve?
I've got 3, mate. Yeah.
That ain't no dog.
The eldest is 19, believe it or not.
Bloody hell. I've got twin girls that are 13.
19.
My daughter's 20 in June.
20.
20 in June. Yeah. She rang me up today. She wants to go to Northern Ireland. She was a boyfriend's from Northern Ireland. She goes, I'm going to Northern Ireland now, and you fucking know it's a lockdown.
Galgo said his mic's working now.
You better jump on then.
I think Paul has to let him on.
Yeah, let Paul know, or one of us know that he's waiting in the background.
Galgo's 50 in 2 weeks.
50 in 2 weeks.
Wow.
I'm 40 next.
Yeah, me too.
What? Who's 40?
I'm 40 in June. 40 in
You're
June.
not 40.
I'm 49.
I am in June.
Did you have an hard paper round?
Hey, me or Paul?
I wouldn't. Michael's taking the piss out of me.
I'm not older than you. I'm not older than you.
Who won that battle then?
I'm not older than you.
How old are you, Steve?
Hey?
How old are you?
40.
Fuck off, you look older than
You're
that.
a year older than me. I'll be 40 in next January. So.
Fucking hell, I'm older than you.
Fuck off! How old are you? Are you 39?
Girls.
Look at that.
Girls, mate.
Not a great insight, mate. Crap.
Are you 39?
Yeah.
I'm 40.
Fuck off, are you 39?
Me?
40.
Have you noticed how quiet Woody is?
Right?
I'm
Woody's
just looking
like
at Neil
47.
thinking, fuck me. His paper
How old
round
are
must
you,
have been on the
Woody?
moon.
How old are you, Woody?
42.
Yes, I'm the youngest.
But look, the
Hang on a
oldest.
minute, when are you 40? When are you 40, Neil?
January.
What, next year?
Yeah.
Fuck me, Woody, I thought he was the oldest.
Who?
Fuck you. It's the beard. That's what the 3 women living with 4 women, including her.
All right, Vicky's turned 40 already, so she's old.
My missus is
Go.
You leave Vicky alone.
38.
Vicky, don't get Mad Dogs on me. Mad Dogs will listen to it, won't he?
Vicky's she's in the comments. She said,
Okay, I'll tell you what. Have you ever seen Mad Dogs videos?
Who?
Watch his videos. He's fucking. He used to be so funny when he used to come on, didn't it, Woody?
Yeah.
Mad Dogs, what have you done to your tank? Nothing. Have you dusted anything? No. Have you done any water changes? No.
But the thing is, though, he was right though, wasn't he? Because everyone used to go mad at him. Go, oh, you got to do it. He go, why have I got to do it? Look at my tank. He says, there's nothing wrong with it. It's doing well. His parameters are all stable. All his corals were doing well. So he was right.
Yeah, but he never dosed anything. Never did water changes, did he?
Not a thing. Didn't do a water change. Didn't dose anything. And his tank was blinding.
And he's a big cunt, isn't he?
Didn't he used to use a canister filter as well? We used to use.
Canister filter. But then he changed his tank, didn't he?
You know what? A lot of people slag those canister filters off. You know, the external canister filters off. Saying that the nitrate trap.
I know
Was
what's
that
going to come.
My first tank was a canister filter.
Thanks, Vicky. See, look, Vicky said she didn't think
Fuck
I was
off,
that
Woody.
old.
You fuck off.
Listen,
Right, listen.
I can't help if I'm 42 but look fucking 28, can I? That's not my fault. It's just good genes. It's just good
Fuck
genes.
off.
I can't help it. That's
The
what
only thing is with
no
Woody, because he's got
drinking,
ginger hair, right?
no drinking, no smoking. That's what it does for you.
No, because he's ginger, he don't go grey as quick.
Yeah.
Now Woody's gonna go, I'm not fucking ginger.
No, I'm gonna be like your wife. I ain't ginger, and you're gonna say to me, "Well, why come you got your arse hair is ginger?"
Why's your ass head? I said that to my wife. I was going to me, Mrs. You ginger? She goes, I'm strawberry blonde. I went, your ass hair is ginger.
I'm just looking in the comments now to what's coming next. Where's Galgoff?
Yeah, I see. Look, Vicky even says Mad Dog used to do a water change once a year. Once a year. See?
I've never missed a water change in the 18 months. I do one every week, and I've never missed it a single week.
Yeah, you wait till you've been doing it over 5 years. That soon go out the window.
Do you reckon?
I tell you what,
100%.
you know what? You're more probably have better
100%.
success not doing as many water changes.
Do you know what, Neil? I've got 75 litres of natural seawater sitting next to my tank, and they've been sitting there for the last 2 weeks, and I can't be bothered to do the water change. It's just
Steve, how often do you do water changes?
I haven't done a water change in over, 13 months, 14 months. Never
Yeah.
done
Oh, like me. The only way I do one, like, periodically now, only because my tank's not that old at the minute. You know, since I've redone it all again. But I never did a water change for. Years and years.
Yeah.
No, I used to be religious.
I've
I used to be
done two.
religious to do a water change.
I've done two. But I changed my sump, didn't I, Woody? So I did a water change.
Yeah.
And then I did 50 litres, not last week. And that was for the sake of doing a water change. Because I fixed my RO, so I thought I'll put some water. Yeah.
The only time I would ever do a water change is if I have to dose something, in my tank to get rid of something or
Yeah.
And then they usually say you need to do like smaller water changes, 10, 20%, whatever. That's the only time
I'm in the habit of doing it now.
That's all the time. Yeah.
No, it's not that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. If I could do one every week, or if I could be bothered to do one every week, I would definitely do it. It's just
Woody, where do you
not a
get
bad
the
thing.
natural seawater from? Like, do you just source it locally, or?
I'll get it delivered.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I get it delivered. Yeah.
I thought you
Is it delivered with McDonald's?
Is
I bet it's expensive then.
what do I pay? I pay 25 quid for 75 litres, and I do that once a month.
Wow.
Fucking hell.
25 quid for what? 75
I
litres?
suppose if you break it
Yeah.
down, it's not that bad actually per week.
Well, it's
It's
delivered.
about £8 for 25 litres, isn't it?
Yeah, it
But
is
it's
something
natural
like that.
seawater.
Yeah.
It's natural seawater. So you're getting, in the test that they did, so was it a university that did it? They did a test with like synthetic salt, natural seawater.
Yes.
They did filtered seawater. So they did it that way. And the best results and the fastest coral growth came off natural seawater unfiltered.
Right.
And there's actually these microfauna in there that you don't know is there. You know what I mean? So the corals feed, all that stuff he's putting in, they're feeding off all that microfauna that's in there.
Neil, just look it up. They're probably delivered to where you are. They're called natural seawater suppliers.
No, yeah.
Look at they've got places all over, like a few places in the country. I think there's one up in Manchester. Obviously, one down here in London.
That's why you're running yours off 6.8 because that's natural.
Yeah, that's natural seawater. Yeah. Between 6.8 and 7.2. Yeah.
I've just gone on to that Tropic Marin Pro Reef at the moment.
That's good salt. That's good. If I weren't doing natural seawater, that's what I would use.
Yeah, that's what I use. That's what I use, Neil, on this frag tank.
Yeah. It's so far so good. It seems quite stable.
And it mixes in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
It uses natural seawater, right? Right, this is Woody's sump. I'm going to show you Woody's sump, right? So this is not his tank, it's his sump.
That's his sump.
That's his sump.
Better than my display.
That's his sump.
Yeah. That's my little. Yeah, I've got a little Pico reef built into the sump. Yeah.
Wow.
He's got a better sump than I've got a display tank. That's just crazy. Galgo gets us from the ocean. I got ocean.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Woody,
it was
why
Island
is
Land.
his head chopped off, Woody?
Say again, mate. I don't know. I don't know why it come out like that. I don't know.
Who's
That's him,
that?
mate. Do you know the bloke out of tanked?
Brett
Oh,
Raymer.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Raymer.
That's
Right,
Brett Raymer,
listen.
yeah.
Hang on, where's the mic? Listen.
Shout out to Woody and Seymour. Woody and Seymour, what's going on?
Woody and Seymour. I got in touch with him and told him to do a shout out for Woody and Seymour, and he did.
Well, do you know what? It was them two that got me into reefing 18 months ago. I went for a binge fest of watching all the tank series, and that's what got me into reefing.
We've met them both.
Yeah, I saw the photos from earlier. Yeah, I
we've
saw
met them both.
the
Do you know
That's
what?
what his tank was. Bare bottom.
It's unbelievable.
Brett,
It's amazing.
So is yours like a floating? Is it a floating reef?
Yeah,
Is that
kind of.
floating?
Yeah, it's only the branch rock only touches the glass in one area, and the
Yeah,
rest of
yeah,
it comes off the back glass. Yeah.
Oh, right.
UKM 120. Yes, it does.
Look
it
at us all
shows
there,
them
Woody.
as well.
Hold up. Let's have a look.
But you know any of these?
So far,
See if you can
anyway.
spot any of these.
Yeah, the reef squad.
Oh no,
Oh,
there's
man,
been
look at them all.
there's Bindy's Reef.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
Biddy's
you're
there.
forgetting the
Biddy's
important
there.
people. Forgetting the important people.
Where are you?
There's Woody.
Oh yeah.
There's me.
Oh yes.
No, hang on. We'll get rid of him now.
There's you. Steve,
Yeah,
you're there.
we don't need him no more, so chop him off.
Am I there?
You're there. Yeah, you're there.
You got DC Reefer. You got inappropriate Reefer. Rico's there, buddy.
Yeah, Rico's there. You got Sean's
Is that Ryan
there.
from Prestige?
That's Ryan.
Yeah,
Yeah, Ryan's there.
Prestige is there. Yeah. Who
I love
else is
his
there?
channel as well.
Right at the back. Hang on, who's at the back? Hang on. Can you see? Going
Galgo
down.
said Michael's in there somewhere as well.
No,
Michael.
That's thinking from
Michael's there
French.
on the very left-hand side. Michael's there. Daily Reefing's there as well.
Yeah, Daily Reefing.
Yeah, loads
Yeah.
of people. There.
I'm gonna have to get
Watch
over there.
it, Galgo. You have Ryan after you.
Woody, what went on here in Vegas?
What? Listen, everyone needs a break from the reefing shows. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I just
look, you got look, Woody, there's Lynx Iron Cruise.
Oh yeah.
I'm just chopping this guy off at the end. You don't need him no more.
Oh, don't do that to Steve.
What are you doing that to me for, me?
Boys. Was it a good holiday?
Oh, brilliant! Yeah, it was a good laugh.
I bet. Yeah. I've always wanted to go one of them.
Yeah, well, you could. As soon as we was meant to have gone back last year, but obviously the COVID, so we couldn't do it. This year looks like
That's us in New York. That's me, Woody, and Seymour in New York.
Where's that?
Fucking hell!
Was that a dude
I'm
that
so
was a minute ago?
Oh, it's massive. Seymour's
Yeah,
like
huge.
6'7".
Yeah.
Massive.
Is it?
Yeah. Massive.
Wow.
Yeah, because you were mentioning on the chat, Steve, about the shows in the UK, and but basically, Reef Dreams organised one called Coral Freaks, which
That was
about-
AAC. AAC
Yeah.
organised that.
Was it
AAC?
AAC?
Yeah,
I know,
AAC. Yeah.
I think Reef Dreams was something to do with it as well, because they
They was, yeah. But it was
But,
cool.
You know what
show.
baffles me is though is that we've got a
See this?
decent
I've got here. Look at it.
community. You know, decent enough like people that do. You know, in the UK and all that. I don't understand why they don't have like a few, you know, like smaller type shows. Yeah, because I'm sure people would attend. You know what I mean? I just can't understand it. You know what I mean?
Easily.
It baffles
Or
me.
frag swaps or something like that. Even if
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. I would. I mean,
There's Seymour next to Chris. That's how tall he is.
yeah.
Well, Chris is about 3'1". So
Paul Galgal says on the chat on this StreamYard said he tried to enter, like get in, but he couldn't or something.
try again.
Yeah, right, Vic. What happened in Vegas stays in Vegas, definitely. Paul's still walking funny 2 years later.
You see the size of Seymour?
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
It's not a big enough market. I think there's more UK reefers than people think.
Yeah, I do.
I think if they had something,
There's definitely a lot of yous up north. Definitely.
Well, look at Coral Freaks to try and get
That's because
tickets.
we've got a
for that.
lot of shops up here.
It was like rocking horse shit. You just couldn't get a ticket.
Where's that, Woody?
MGM Grand, that is.
Oh, sweet.
No, it's not.
Oh, I can't see that. I was looking at the other. Do you know what? I'm looking at my telly. That's why. Oh, that's thingy, Grand Central.
And what happened there?
What happened there?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was in the Avengers. That bit there.
Yeah, baby.
I keep forgetting. I'm looking at my telly and got my phone sitting on the side, and the telly's delayed, isn't it?
This is what happened when me, Seymour, and Woody went away, and you're not allowed to laugh, right? We went to the ice cream shop. Didn't we, Woody?
You know the moment you say you're not allowed to laugh, you know we're going to laugh.
The friends building. Whoop, whoop.
I'm starting to fall in love with Vicky a little bit. She's written in the chat, see, Woody don't look 42, see? There we go.
Yes, he does. Yes, do you know what? That's because he's got makeup on.
It's the wig that I wear that makes me look younger.
You could tell that Woody's a kid. He draws pictures like that.
Rolled up, what you got now?
Banksy.
Oh, Banksy, yeah.
Oh, it's Banksy,
Stop the holiday pics.
I'm Instagram stalking you, Woody.
Gal said, stop the holiday pics for fuck's sake.
Oi, you're absolutely. Oi, Woody, do you reckon that's jealousy because he didn't come?
He's going to flick to the wrong photo in a minute.
Nah, I always check first. Plus, it wasn't my account. That was Woody's account, so I'm not going to flick through the pictures. That's your personal account, Woody.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Well, I'm not on your account. I mean, it's your other account. So that's why I can't flick through the pictures.
I had to start up the other one, like a reefing one the other day, didn't I? Because you always get people saying, what's your Instagram? And all I had was a personal one. And it's got pictures of the kids and all that on there. So I thought I'd better start up a reefing
Woody,
one.
I've done exactly the same. I had just my personal one, and it's just me, Cam, and the girls. And then I think one picture of a fish tank on there. So I've got Neil's Reef Aquarium one now.
That's why I've got Reef Community Worldwide. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I must be on that one already. I'm pretty sure I have.
See my Facebook. I don't give a shit about my Facebook. My Facebook is my Facebook, and I don't put. I've got pictures of me and my wife and my little, but not personal pictures.
Most of my friends probably don't even know I've got a fish tank. That's probably what it's like on Facebook.
Have you got one of these? Have you got a coral like that? Can't see it there, can you?
What's that?
What is it?
Oh, jelly bean.
Oh, so jelly
bean chalice.
Have you got one of that?
Not many people have got them.
Whose is it?
Must be me then.
How much did you pay for that, Paul?
He did, and that's the problem.
Nothing.
Yeah, Vic, I would love a.
Ask how much you paid for this one. Ask how much you paid for this one.
Hold up, what is it?
Well, your missus in the chat. Are you sure you want me to?
My missus.
Oh, is it not?
No.
Is that an OG? Is that an OG, that one?
No, that's Sunkiss. The OG's coming. But yeah, I paid nothing for that either.
I think we know the answer to all of these, don't we now?
No. Look at that Raja. See the Raja up there?
Yeah.
That's an expensive coral. Ask how much I paid for that.
Is that Raja Rampage?
Nothing.
Yeah, Raja Rampage.
Yeah. Nothing.
Do you like this bounce mushroom here?
Go on, nothing.
Yeah, I got that for free too.
Yeah. Where are you getting them for free then? Just people giving them to you?
That's my very first coral, that. I still got it.
Was it an A-can?
Who you know, innit, Paul? So you know, not what you know.
Trachyphilia.
Trachy, yeah.
Yes, about that.
Oh, I don't have much luck with trackies.
That's a nice one. You'll have one of them, Steve, won't you?
Yeah. Monteporo.
Yeah. I got that for free, though. I got that for free, so it's not too.
Sharon, did you actually get that ready?
Oh, look at this one. Have you got one of them?
Have you got the Monty T? Have you got the Monty T Monteporo?
I've got, yeah. Have you got one of these?
Which
PC
one's that?
Rainbow?
I've got a piece of that, yeah.
Yeah, I got that for free.
Yeah, I've got that. Still alive. It's not been eaten by flatworms yet.
Paul, just take a picture of your tank.
And say I got it for free.
Yeah, and just say everything.
Michael, you're off the Pepsi.
You know what? In fact, and every coral except like Trachy I got. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, every single coral in my tank I got for free.
That's the community for you. That
The
is.
only one I got for free in mine.
I wish
I've
somebody
got
would give me something for free. That's for
I
sure.
got some red Monty and some green Monty that I swapped from the guy. I give him my Chato and he's give me some frags from his tank.
What happened with me?
See?
My tank crashed. Oh, go on, buddy.
No sense. If you stick around long enough, don't worry, you will get free corals in that.
Yeah,
we always look after people.
I sent.
know and get on with.
How many packages did I send out the other week? 4 or 5.
Yeah.
With always in. All I did is talk about I had loads of things always in my tank. Do you know the day ones? Like what are they called? Algarves.
Algarves, yeah.
Yeah, I had loads of them in my tank. Give them all away for free. I just said, listen, just pay the postage and I'll send them. And I did. Sent 4 or 5 packages out.
Bloody hell. What did you get rid of them for?
They didn't want them.
He kept the couple. They grow well, so.
Look, there's my old tank before it crashed.
I do give a lot of corals away. That's for sure. No, just to fellow reefers, because you know what? All it is it's grow off from my tank. I'm in the hobby to make money. I'm in the hobby.
Exactly.
I'm in the hobby because I love it. You know what I mean? And that's it. You know what I mean? So.
Ricky Atton.
Oh, I've met him loads of times, Ricky Atton.
That was actually on the piss together there.
Yeah.
Just the bridge. But my tank crashed. I had nothing. I had no corals left except my Trachy.
Yeah.
And a couple of the frog spawns survived. I had nothing. And I got a couple off a lad. And then I put, I said to Woody, I said, I fucking had enough, because I had nothing in the tank. And even Woody said, stretch out to the people that you got stuff off before, that you give stuff to. So I put a post up.
Yeah.
And then I ended up with a tank full of corals within
I think
a week.
2 days, wasn't it?
Yeah, about 2 days.
2 days, you had 2 big, shipments really of corals, wasn't it? You went and picked up a load one day, then the next day you went and picked up another load, and then by the end of the week, you probably had another 2 or 3 loads of corals off people when your tank was full up again.
And at the end of the week, I said to Woody, Woody, I've got a problem. I've got nowhere to stick the corals.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was literally, wasn't it?
Say
How
again?
did the tank crash?
I don't know.
Well,
It just started going downhill.
And everything's dead.
Yeah, but it was everything. My fish started dying, didn't they, Woody?
Yeah.
All the corals started to die. I sent the ICP test off. Remember? It came back saying there's nothing wrong with it. The water just died. I don't know.
I think if that happened to me, mate, I don't think I'm strong enough to carry on. I think I'd just say that's it.
Yeah, but what I did,
I think I'd pack it in.
I would. I couldn't start again, mate. I couldn't start again.
No, well, that's why you have friends in the hobby. You just reach out,
yeah,
and then you get everything back. You know what I mean? They go, look, I've got a couple of bits here. I've got a couple of bits. You don't, because the heartbreaking thing is you think all that money that's wasted.
Oh,
but then you reach out to people and you get, because all your equipment's still fine. You know what I mean? Your equipment's fine.
Yeah.
Fine. It's just your livestock you lose. So you just reach out to people.
You know what, though, Woody? Yeah, it's like you become attached. Like when my fish died, when my blenny died, I was like, it was like a dog dying. I was. My missus went, it's a fish, and I'm like, hold on a minute, it's a fish. Yeah, but it's a fish in my reef tank that's passed away. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, she couldn't understand it, and I was attached to him because I named him, and it was like, it was just like. It was a weird fish. There's only a fish in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The first fish I bought when I first started the hobby was a pair of clams, wild caught clamfish, And
Yeah.
13 years later, I still had them. But the male, one day I come in, the male had passed away. It was stuck to the power head.
Yeah,
it broke
yeah.
my heart. It broke my heart. It honestly broke
does,
my
mate.
heart.
They are pets in a way, aren't they? Let's be honest. I mean, it's,
That's it, yeah.
Well, 13 years having, you know, clownfish from tiny little babies for 13
Exactly.
years.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some dogs don't last that long. Do you know what I mean?
No.
I've had my clownfish from the beginning for 3, and they're only 3 years. So I don't know how old they were when I got them, but they were tiny. But so they might have been like another 5 months or something. So maybe 3.5 years old. But like you said, they are little bleeders. They're like Ronnie and Reggie Cray. Yeah, they attack any other fish that goes in my tank.
Yeah. My female was like that. She was fucking mental.
Yeah, but on the same man though, yeah, they lay eggs all the time. They're great to watch, and I think if anything happened to her, I'd be devastated. You know what I mean? It's mad.
Yeah, well, I give my female away. I just couldn't have that one anymore on its own. So I give it to like my local fish shop I always go to. Just give it to them and bought a pair of designer clans.
Always, if you've got decent coral, and it starts growing out, give a frag to someone. Trust me.
It's
Give a frag to someone. Always frag it out.
Yeah. Well, to be truthful, you might know him. Do you know Scott Valance? You know him, Paul?
I might know him by looking at him.
Grab another tinny.
He's got an absolutely incredible SPS tank. It's one of the best I've ever seen, yeah. But he goes like all the high-end SPS, all high-end. But what he does is he gave them to me, you know, like for cheap. I paid for it, but it was like a cheap price. But like he said, I give it you for a cheap price. But if anything happens to my tank, then obviously and it broke your tank, I'd expect. And I said, listen,
I'd be like, fuck off. I paid for it. I'd be like, I paid for it. Fuck off.
You know what though? If his tank did like what you did, yeah, and it completely crashed, I would do the same. I'd say, listen here, I've this, you know what I mean? You can have this piece. I'm not asked. I got it off you, so you know, I would. But that's me. You know what I mean? I'm not in the hobby to make money. That's what I'm not in. I'm not in it for that. You know what I mean? I started the hobby because I wanted to be in it. You know what I mean? And that's it.
Yeah. Like there's two people that give me corals, right? And they know they can come out. And like I think Mark Ebb once he come with clippers, fucking taking like frags back out.
Mark Larson.
Mark Ebb. Yeah, well Mark Ebb. Yeah, Mark Larson.
Or Mark Larson. Yeah.
Yeah, but Mark.
It's not that many names. It's like a CIA agent, isn't it?
Do you know what I said? That someone's getting me some cans of pop before when I was on the stream. That was Mark. He's actually bought me loads of cans of pop. he texted me a thing saying, I love Big Red. And do you know, what's it called? Root beer.
Root beer.
So the American stuff.
Yeah.
And he's just been to a place that sells it. So he just texted me. So I told him to pick. I've just had to sell him 22 quid because he's bought me that many cans.
Is it nice?
Oh, I fucking love Big Red, man. It's the best pop ever. Have you seen this?
That's the name of the prostitute I keep meeting up with.
Yeah, but like you said, you know what? It is a good. You know what? This community, what we have, it is good. You know, people help each other out. You know, you do get some bullshitters. You know what I mean?
You get some absolute arseholes, but
yeah,
of course the good people outweigh them, so you just totally forget about them. Do you know what I mean? They don't even enter your head.
You
Mark has given me every high-end SPS or every high-end coral I've got in that tank. It's all from Mark. Every single one of them. And he doesn't. Mark texts me, I've got some bounces for you. And he'll put bounces, he'll give me bounces, he'll come and give me. I thought he was giving me 2, he gave me fucking 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ended up with 4 bounces. What's that other one? Iron Man. An Iron Man mushroom.
Yeah.
He brought them the other day and he texted me the other day, he's got OG bounce for me. You know what I mean? And some forest fire ones. I hated mushrooms. It was only about 6 months ago, one of the lads gave me a mushroom. And I liked it. And I've got mushrooms in my tank, you know what I mean, at the bottom, just to fill them out.
Well, mushrooms for me, has always been, especially a bounce mushroom, it's always been like a dream. I've always wanted a mushroom, a bounce mushroom.
How much did you pay for it?
How much did I pay for it? 200.
What is it? What mushroom is it? What is it? Because I couldn't see.
Nobody knows. He did say it looks like he's.
Have you actually got a proper picture of it?
You know, to Worldwide Coral, he sent a finger. Let me see.
Ow!
And he said that, what do you call it? And then the worldwide cuddle, you know, that worldwide cuddle thing, yeah. They sent him a reply saying that it looked, to them it looked like it's this one. Let me see. I'll bring it up. What he said.
If you've got a picture, send me the picture. I'll get you an answer of what it is straight away.
He seems to think it's a power. The worldwide cuddle said that they believe it's a Powerball bounce mushroom. Yeah. So it was one of them ones there, like that.
Right, fuck off, you little bastard.
Like that. Yeah.
Go down a bit. Oh, that's it.
Go there.
Stop there.
Right, so that's a painter's palette. A painter's palette with Redactus in it. That's bounced.
Yeah. But that's what they reckon it is. Like that.
Yeah, it's a painter's palette. The painter's palette with Redactus that's bounced.
So over in America,
I've got them Redactuses.
Hey?
I've got them Redactuses in my tank.
Yeah.
But obviously they're not bounced. So that's a Redactus that's bounced. I'll have a name, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Well, they're all Redactus that bounces. That's
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But it's a painter's palette. The actual mushroom it is a painter's palette with Redactus.
Right.
But it's bounced. And do you know how old was he, the lad that found out how mushrooms bounce? 14.
Yeah, well young, yeah.
14-year-old. And he figured out how to bounce mushrooms.
And how do you do it?
Blue light.
It's just your light. It's just you give them high light in it, and they sort of it's like them rejecting the light, really.
Yeah, it's like cancer.
Themselves.
It's like you go on the sunbed and you get cancer. Wow. You put them under intense blue light and the light.
So why isn't everybody putting all their mushrooms on the top of the highest rocks?
Yeah, doing. That's why there's that many now. Do you know about 5 years ago, that mushroom you got there would have been about $2,000.
Well, the first bounce mushroom, when they got the first bounce,
$40,000, wasn't it?
It's sold for a stupid amount of money. Stupid amount of money.
Yeah, he's biting me, Vicky. Still doing it. Look.
Once they bounce, do they stay bounced, sort of thing, or?
Yeah.
They can retract.
Well,
they can retract. Well, they'll just sag so they don't flow. But if you put them in the white light, they'll most probably reject it and just flop back down.
You know
a lot of it's flow as well, isn't it? As soon as you put a lot of flow on them, they close up. Like the actual mushroom closes up. So once that closes up, everything shrinks.
Yeah. It's like mine's opened up really nice. Like when I got it, it was probably about. At first I was a little bit disappointed. I thought to myself, "For freaking hell, you know, all this money for this. It's a bit small in my eyes, yeah." But then when I got it in the tank and all, after about 2 or 3 days, it's opened up. Now it's about 3 centimeters in circumference. So it's a
that one you've got there. I thought he was going to say a lot more than 200 quid.
No, 200
I thought he was going to say about 400 quid for that.
Yeah, no, £200. But you know what though? It's like if they split, if it splits, which it probably will do it over time, I won't say I'm going to sell it for £300 and all that. I'm not like that. If somebody said,
I thought you would.
You know what though? I'm not asked because you know what? If I get my money back for what I paid for my other one, for my one, then all it is it's just extra, isn't it? Let's put it that way.
All you've got to do, as soon as that splits, sell the one that you got straight away. The money you paid for it, get your money back. You've got one.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Just sell that for what I paid, and then what I've got is just like a bonus in it. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. So
how long does it take to split normally?
Depends, mate.
Yeah.
Depends. Yeah.
I've got a Redactus at the front. Woody, what's that Redactus? I've got that orange, like ready one.
I can't remember.
Well, I put that in. I put that in. That's got there's 6 heads on that. It's only been there a couple of months. It's got 6 of them now.
What? You know it's split 6 times?
Yeah.
Wow. Looking up.
So they can split fast. It depends where they are on the floor. You don't want too much flow on them.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I need to get one of them. I haven't even got a scully.
Was that the missus behind you then? I've got to get one of them who's like quick look behind.
Yeah.
What? They're only £10.
Hey, that's why. Listen, I've said that a few times to my missus. That looks a really nice. She says that looks a really nice coral. I'm like, yeah. I got it for 35 quid, and she'll be like, oh, that's a bargain. That not knowing that I've paid 100.
Yeah, let's go and get another one.
mean?
Yeah.
That's what you got to be careful with.
I'm gonna get the receipt. The receipt is like that in my hand.
The shop don't even ask me for my receipts anymore. They just go. See you later, and put it in the bin.
I literally hide all of my receipts.
Well, Paul, you know out of the Blue Marines, they don't even give you the receipt now, do they?
The print out just in the bin.
I must admit, that's where I'm lucky. My missus don't say a word to me. Don't say a word.
You are lucky then, mate. You are lucky.
Yeah, honestly, she don't say a word. She says, "You don't."
Yeah. He's only saying that now because she's in bed.
No,
Do you know what? I got caught out with that. You know the first jawfish that I got. The first jawfish that got caught, that jumped. I bought it. It was 220 quid, and it jumped out within 24 hours. I found it on the floor, and I didn't tell my missus how much I paid for it, but she watched the YouTube video, the one when I'm going, oh, it's fucking 220 quid under drain. And she was like, how much was that jawfish? And I was like,
you should say, no, it should have been 220 quid. I only paid 25 quid for it.
30 quid. And she's like, well, I just watched your YouTube video. I was like, shit.
220 quid for the jawfish?
Yeah, so much there. The blue spot jawfish.
They've gone up a bit. They used to be about 120.
Wow.
Well, that one I bought last week,
120.
that was 220. That one, the one of Houdini, as I've named him.
Don't name your fish. You name them.
Houdini.
Do you know what my fish are called? Fish.
Yeah.
Fish.
The kids name the rest.
Oh,
of
sorry.
Really.
Fish. Dave.
But you're going to get attached to them anyway, so you might as well name them.
I don't know. Fuck that. No, I'm not naming the fish. I might name the corpopods while I'm at it. Fucking hell, fish, don't you, Bob?
I think when you, like you said, when you name the fish, they become like pets. They're your pets then. When you name them, it's like when I named my Blenny, and I named him Roger the Blenny. And then, well, the kids did Roger. They named him Roger. So when they named
as soon as you name it, it dies. Don't name it.
Roger the Blenny. Yeah. And then like 6 months later, he like was on the floor. You know what I mean? I was like, oh my god, he jumped out. It's crazy. But
good thing about fish with kids though, you can just buy another one and they won't even know any difference.
Yeah. But
unless it's a yellow tang, then you're fucked. Hey,
they were gutted about the starfish. When the starfish died, the kids were gutted about that. So they named him Patrick.
You just don't tell them.
Yeah.
Don't tell them. Where's the starfish? Oh, it's buried itself under the sand.
Yeah.
Because
When
it
they
died.
came in and he was like,
Yeah.
all but one leg just hanging off. And it's like hanging on to the glass.
Dad, why is the starfish legs falling off? Oh, it's all right. It's just shedding its skin.
Well, the hermits were gone to town on him.
What you should have done is got the them harlequin shrimps in there and let it munch on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've said that. Do you know what? I don't like them. I think they're evil little fuckers. All they do is eat those starfish. So I don't like them.
Well, that's what they're for.
I think
they're there to eat
they're
starfish.
Beautiful.
I
They're
know.
beautiful looking.
Beautiful, gorgeous things.
Yeah.
But it's only when you got the Australian starfish in your tank, you put them in your tank.
Yeah, no,
If you ain't got them in, you don't put them in your tank.
They eat Asturinas, don't they?
No, but
Yeah.
people, what they do is they buy a starfish and they cut their legs off to feed it afterwards. They do.
Yeah, because the starfish grows back. It grows back the leg, doesn't it? You know, the limb. It
Still a
grows it
bit
back.
cruel, though, isn't it?
It is cruel. It is.
Yeah, a lot of people buy the chocolate chips, don't they? Chocolate chip
lot of people-
starfish for about £8 and
Yeah.
feed their harlequin shrimps.
And that's what they feed them with, isn't it? Yeah. Well, when
That's
you
what they eat.
buy an harlequin shrimp for what? What are they? 25 quid. Or is it 30?
About 60 quid here, I think.
60
Down
quid.
here,
That's a pair, though, isn't it? That's a pair, isn't it?
About 60 quid for a
You know,
for a pair. Yeah, for a pair of
Yeah, a pair, 30 for each. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
More expensive. I think the charge, if you get a pair, it's usually 10 or more because they're a pair and they actually stay together. If you buy them singly, usually cheaper.
I do need to get some of them because I have got I'm beginning to get infestated with the Asturinas for some reason.
Have you got any starfish in your tank, though?
What do you mean?
Have you got any sand sifters or anything?
Oh, I've only got a Bristol star. You know the Bristol starfish.
All you do is you throw them in your sump, throw your starfish in your sump or something until they've done the job. When you take them out, you know what I mean? They'll clean that tank up in about 2 weeks.
Yeah,
What,
Every single starfish in your tank.
would they?
Delete
They
every.
go
I
to
did it
town.
with my very first tank. Infestated with them. In a couple of weeks, they literally clear the tank.
What,
Then they
what you'll probably find, as soon as you put the harlequins in, you'll find all them astraenas that go up your glass right to the top.
and you can
Like
scoop them out.
they sense that the harlequins are in there, so they all go onto the glass and go up to the top.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, to try and get away,
You'll see how quick they do it and all. Like harlequins, you'll see them. They'll pile them in a corner. So but the way they turn them over, they can get a starfish that big and flip it over.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely need to get a couple of them because I've got a fair few of them in the tank for some reason.
I had none, yeah, and that guy that I'd done the Chato trade with, and he gave me the Monty. I thought, I'm going to dip it, and I dipped the Monty, and no word of a lie, about 11 Astorinas come off of that bit of Monty, and literally, I inspected it, and I couldn't see anything. It was only when I dipped it and got the toothbrush out, I had about 11 Astorinas come off it, whatever they're called.
It's bedtime,
And
it's amazing, mate.
it's crazy. It's like I couldn't see it on there when I was inspecting it, and yet it was only when I dipped. But they would have all been in my tank if I hadn't have scrubbed it before I put it in.
You do realise when you're fucking
like I said, and then they breathe, and then they breathe again, and before you know it, you're infested with them. That's what's happened to me. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm infested, but there's
when you're back.
You know what I mean, on the tank. So
do you not pull them out when you see them? Just pull them
I do,
out?
yeah. If they're on the glass, I just take them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just got fed up of doing it and left them.
Yeah,
and that's what happens. That's why you get infested with them. You see one, you go, oh, one will be all right, but one's always 25. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But they don't eat. Yeah, but those harlequin shrimps, they don't eat bristle starfish, though, do they?
They'll eat any starfish.
Yeah. I think any. Yeah, they will.
Yeah. They eat the feet. They eat the feet on them. That's what they do. So they start eating so they pull all the feet off, all the tentacles at the bottom.
Yeah.
They are pretty, but they're all with those little sexy shrimp. They look pretty similar, don't they, to the harlequins?
I've got millions of them. So those little bristle starfish, I've got millions of them, mate, in my tank. Oh, I'm overrun with them all.
Yeah, then.
I haven't got any. I haven't got a single bristle worm in my tank, or a single starfish.
That's what you think.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I haven't got a single one.
It just clawed my nipple.
I paid over 110 quid for my Chato from Algae Barn.
What the fuck? I'll tell you what. Are you going to a shop? When you walk into the shop, do they go bend over?
No, when I started using I was that adamant that I didn't want any pest Chato. I ordered.
Have you never thought just to get it, put it in our raw water for 24 hours, which will kill anything marine?
Yeah, I know that now. I didn't know that.
Neil, I'm thinking you're rich.
No, not at all.
Hey, Neil, I've got a bag of copepods here. All you need to do is pay for postage, just 99 quid. Free. It's free, isn't it? A free bag of copepods.
And a sweet.
A free bag of copepods, 99 quid postage.
Yeah. Well, it was about 60, 70 quid postage.
Second class and all.
Yeah.
£60.
Yeah.
That's why you need an American friend like we've got.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you got some for America?
Hang on a minute. How much Chato did you get?
It was like a golf ball. Seriously. I'll show you the pot coming out.
No. Well, she's going to be a pinball, isn't it?
The souvenir.
Come in a little thing like that, yeah?
No wonder he kept hold of that. It cost him £100 for that pot.
Fucking no, I'm keeping that.
I'll turn that into a coffee mug.
I'll tell you what, Woody, I'll be fucking making a fish tank out of it.
I thought you were saying, turn it into a pinball tank. Put a light over it.
Yeah.
Hey, Gal, you like spending money, don't you? Fucking hell. You shop at the same place as him.
But do you know after all that, it didn't matter anyway because the tank was then riddled with aptasia after it anyway. Literally, if you look at a few videos after the algae bun one, you start. I think it's like the tank has been riddled with aptasia. Not from the. It was before the.
Was you pushing your YouTube channel on my channel then?
Sorry, mate.
If you watch my
No
videos,
self-promotion.
Yeah. Neil's Reef Aquarium. You got ripped off, Vicky said. Yeah, she's probably right. To be fair.
what she meant to say is you got ripped a new one. That's what she meant to say.
Yeah. It's anything you get from America. You just
You know what it was, Paul? It's that organic Chato. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Organic Chato.
You know what? I tell you exactly what happened. That's why it was so expensive. Because you ordered it from America, and a naked virgin went to the sea, dived underneath, asked the Little Mermaid to go and get it for you, right? You swam out, picked it, and she went, "Oh, we'll put it into this crystal vase. Put it in there, right? Fucking hell. 100
the bristle off it.
It must have been a cutting of Aquaman.
I'm going to sell it to Neil for 100 quid.
Yeah.
And how much was the postage?
It's about 60 quid, I think. I know it come to about 100. It was about 105, 110 quid. It come to. It was like a pack. It didn't just come with this. It come with a set of copepods as well, like a little jar like this.
Oh, you didn't say that. No, that makes it okay. You didn't say that. You just said Chato.
It was like a pack. It was like a pack.
Oh, no matter how you throw it, right?
Oh,
it ain't going to make it better.
Dry in the arse, I know that.
Right.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, we've all wasted money on stupid stuff in this hobby. So that's just that's Neil's one little mistake he won't ever make again.
No, and the jawfish. That's two.
Oh, all right. And the jawfish.
Well, I've made that twice so far, haven't I? He's all right.
Well, yeah, so
we're only on 3,500 quid up to yet. So.
Well, what we do is we won't say there's been two jawfish. We say there's been one expensive jawfish. Like really expensive jawfish.
Hang on a minute. You've lost two jawfish.
No, the other one's still alive.
That's what I'm saying. Just one. He's lost one and kept one. So we just say it's one.
Right.
And he paid a lot of money for that jawfish.
Don't give this bloke any money. Look at Seymour Super Chat. That's a cunt, isn't he?
I tell you what, he's being a cunt for. He give you $2.
I tell you what, Woody, that's like
it's like £1. It's like what's that? What is it in a minute? So it's like £1.40 he's give you. £1.30. Tight.
Yeah. He is, isn't he? I tell you what, Woody, that's it. That's
the last time I sent him chocolate.
Hang on a minute. I sent it. This is the best bit, Woody. I sent him chocolate at Christmas. So I sent him what? It cost me more for the postage than the chocolate. I mean, but it was still cheaper than Neil's Chato.
I don't drive a Range Rover or a Mercedes.
The Range Rover don't come till next month, Seymour. Gets delivered to Range Rover on the 19th.
Nice.
Range Rover. Get out of here.
What? Midlife crisis 40 now.
So I don't get too excited. It's the one that Victoria Beckham designed.
Oh,
it's the little baby one.
Oh,
Hey, Woody.
Neighbour's got one.
It's got a vase. It's got a vase built into the dashboard. Look, even Gal's Rick, you need a real 4x4.
What? Gal, you're 65 with a Zoom room.
Night, Ryan. Take care, mate. It's all right. I've got a smart car.
You paid £500 for 4 tyres the other day.
Who, me? Yeah, I know. I know. Fucking thing.
Making a bloody show of me.
So what's been your worst purchase, Steve?
My worst purchase?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a tough one, that, mate.
I can tell you mine, meeting Seymour.
I'm going to say the prostitute I got the other day. I ain't stopped eating since.
Yeah.
Had to keep a social distance.
Yeah, that was quite difficult. Trying to keep
We were
two
just saying,
meters
like,
while I
with the
hired a
lad-
prostitute.
Can you imagine what Titty Bar's going to be like when it opens again with their big old vines over their 2 meter gap? It's going to be the worst dance ever, isn't it?
Would he purchase nothing for $700 in Vegas?
Oh.
Oh,
There's a backstory to that. It's a little inside joke, that is.
We'll tell you one day, Steve, Neil, but not just on live stream.
Yeah.
when I'm over 40.
Gal's like no social distances here.
Yeah.
Got boring, that one, Gal. No one gives a shit. You know what? Should we all go fish shot tomorrow? Oh, sorry, Gal, you can't go, can
You'd think somebody would open one there, wouldn't you? There's got to be enough. Surely got to be enough business in. Is it Isle of Man he's in?
Yeah, but the thing is, there's only
Are you
6
fucking
people that
joking?
live there.
I fart at one end, you can smell it at the other.
People live there.
Gal would keep him running anyway, wouldn't he?
Yeah, look, not enough people. See, Gal said it. I told you, there's only 6 people there. There's Gal, his daughters, his wife, his postman, and his milkman. That's it.
Yeah. Honestly, you go there, the chance of meeting a girl that's not related to you, not fucking good. You all go there and they all walk past with, give me 6.
Only 20 people into Marine, he said. And I know them all.
Only 20 people into Marine.
Neil, what do you reckon your
Personality.
What do you reckon your
Personality, he's 10 of them.
Huh?
Got me to tell you. I bought these candy apples as well. They were like Zoas, like a colony.
Right, hang on.
200
Before you
quid.
finish that sentence, right? Did you get it from the same place as the chair tour?
No.
Oh, right. Right, go on then.
No, pretty much.
Hang on a minute.
That was a big colony.
Was there more than £10 a polyp?
So 220. No, I'd say about 10. There's about 20 heads on it.
For candy apples.
How much
Yeah.
did you say it was?
Right, good. I want to listen to the story.
200 quid.
I want to listen to the story.
Yeah.
Tell us the story, Neil.
No, I just bought a Frankfest.
What did you buy? Candy apples?
Yeah, it was a colony of candy apple zoas, yeah.
Candy apple
But
reds or orange?
it's quite big. It's like that sort of size.
Yeah.
They looked amazing. But yeah, no, they've one polyp left now. Yeah,
You know they're meant to
not
grow,
great.
not disintegrate.
Well, it's on its way out. I could literally go and get out of the tank and bring it here. But they put it on this horrendous plate.
He said it's on his way out and there's only one bullet left. I think it's gone out, mate.
Yeah. It's
all right.
on its way out.
And how much did you pay for that?
That's not bad. You know what? I know that you've got none left, hardly, but you've got one. That's a good price if you're going to pay a tenner an head.
I did have them for about a year. I'm trying to think where I could I've got a photo.
Yeah, but in a year, if you bought 20 for whatever it were, it cost a tenner a head. In a year, you're supposed to have 95.
Yeah, I got one, yeah. That's reefing.
Yeah, unfortunately, mate, it is. Yeah, you're right.
But to be fair, all the cheapy ones are doing amazing. Like Mama Jungle Juice is.
That's why the cheapy ones.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's why the cheapy ones.
Yeah.
Because they are. In fact, and this is a bit. Hang on. I'm not going to take a piss out of you. Would it?
Yes, love.
Like one really, 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 really expensive Zoa that you put in Frank. Like, how much was it?
The really, really expensive solar I put in my tank.
Not on the frag rack that went away.
Oh,
Remember? Years ago.
Yeah, I'm trying. Wasn't it like 200 quid an head or something like that? I think
Yeah.
it was the I'm trying to think the name of it now. The Shazam.
No. Right,
the
right.
Shazam, wasn't it?
Other than that, where is it, Woody?
Do you know what? I don't know.
Didn't someone move it off the frag rack and you lost it?
Yeah. Exactly the same
How much
thing.
did you pay for it, Woody?
200 quid a polyp. It was called a
There's one in
Shazam.
my local shop. I think Hallucinations is it called? It's like a, I suppose a designer's hour. It was 1,400 quid a polyp.
Bollocks. No, 200 quid. That's fucking ridiculous. But when you lose a fucking zoa that you got for 200 quid and it goes and floats in your tank and loses it, nah, not having it.
Did you ever find it, Woody?
No. And then I think I tried to get another one because my friend was selling them. And when I got in touch with him, he went, "No, I've just sold the last one." So I couldn't even get another one.
Hey, listen to this. Yeah, it was when I put my, my bounce shoe. I put it in, like this little Tupperware box, food grade Tupperware, and I've left it on the bottom of the stand. Yeah. So come down, I put it in 2 days, no problem. Third day, I come down, looked in it because it's the first thing I look at it, and it had gone. I'm like, oh my God, don't tell me the wave makers blew it out and it's gone into the wave maker. I was like devastated. I thought, oh no, please no, God no. Looking around the tank, couldn't find it anywhere. Where was it? Have a guess where you think it was? Yeah. It was on the urchin. You know the urchin?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the little urchin.
Urchin, yeah, wandering around. It's on the back wall there. Taking mushroom stuck to his back. I'm like, oh my God, what the hell? He's got to go, mate. He's got to go, that urchin. He's got to get rid of him.
Stick
What
with
are you doing with that? In the Tupperware box, put some rubble in the Tupperware box. Put its foot sticks to a bit of rubble. You know the mushroom?
Yeah. Oh, he's on a piece of rock.
Right, well, just get that piece of rock, glue that piece of rock underneath to another, to the rock on your tank, and it'll just work its way onto your rock. That's what you want it to do.
Yeah.
That's what I've done with mine. Mine come with a tiny little bit of rock at the bottom. I just got super glue, glued it to the rock. Like one of them now, it's completely moved off it. Then I can just pull that little bit of rock back off. You know what I mean? But now it's on the rocks now.
Yeah.
I nearly threw 100 quid away a couple of weeks ago. Now, has anyone had rock flower anemones before?
Woody loves them.
I love them.
Woody loves rock flowers.
Well, I bought a rock flower nem the other day, and first time I've got one, and it comes in a little pot, all right, with rubble in it, and then the flower sits on the pot. So anyway, I put it into the tank, and Sean said eventually it will find its way out the thing. Wake up the following morning, and no, it wasn't the following morning. It's probably a few days down the line. I'm looking, and I come down, the pot's empty. I'm like, oh, he's moved. I'm looking around that tank for about an hour. Can I find it? Can I fuck? I cannot find this rock flower neb. But I'm like, it's good news, Cam. He's finally out the pot. So I get to the pot, and I thought I picked the pot out and I'm about to throw it in the bin. I thought I'm just gonna phone Sean up, and I said to Sean, Sean, the rock flower nem's moved. Can I? Will it be all right to throw the pot out, or do I need to leave it in there in case he wants to go back in? And he said to me, no, don't throw it out, mate. He's still in the pot. I said, no, he's not, mate. He said, mate, I'm telling you, he's in the pot. I said, no, he must have moved. He said, mate, he's in the pot. And I looked, and under the rubble, and he was in the pot. He'd buried himself in the pot. Yeah.
Buried himself.
Yeah, I nearly threw it out.
Yeah.
Remember, mushrooms, like redactus and all that, they're all anemones. People don't realise that mushrooms are anemones.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I knew
that. Yeah, they're the same species, but just...
Oh, the same species, from the same cousin.
Same family.
Yeah. For the same family, yeah.
Yeah, so they have the same kind of mouth. They fucking have the foot like mushrooms. All mushrooms can walk like them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they move. Yeah.
He will not come out of that pot for love nor money. He stretches all the way up as if he's trying to come out, but then he doesn't. So I don't know if he's stuck or what, but I've just left him in there. Really cool looking though, aren't they? Those rock flower nems.
I do like the rock flower nems.
Is Woody still there? Was he what? Is he gone off?
No, I'm here. I'm here, mate.
Woody,
He went for a wee wee.
how
No,
often do you
I went
feed
in
them?
to tell my
You've
son.
got cream egg, haven't you?
No, I've got a bit of fruit and nut.
How often do you feed your rock flower nems?
I don't feed anything.
No.
I never feed them because I've not got none.
No, but what should you feed them?
You can feed them moisture and all that.
Yeah, you can, but you don't need to.
Do you have to spot feed them?
No, you can do if you wanna.
Yeah, I just
I
just give it Reefroids, spot feed Reefroids once a week.
Yeah. But it's
You
like
put Reefroids in your water, it'll feed it anyway.
see if you like when you shrimp sheds and things like that, you can feed like the exoskeleton or whatever you want to call it. You can feed things like that. Like if I have a fish ever die, I never throw the fish away or flush it. I always feed it to like a scolly or something like that.
Oh yeah.
I used to do that with my nem. Dead fish throw into the nem and let the nem eat it.
Yeah, no point throwing it away. Might just feed something.
But I've got nothing to feed them to now, so mine just goes back to the sea.
What, Nemo style?
I tell you what was it? Oh, the fox face, when I flushed the fox face and it won't fucking flush. Every time I tried it, fucking kept staying at the bottom of the toilet.
Night, gal. I'm off, everyone. Got stuff to do later. Fucking hell.
It's fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. The only thing you can do now is go on.
Oh, hold up. I know. I know exactly what he's up to.
XX, chicks with dicks. We've got you, gal.
Yeah. Or he's Isle of Man serial killer.
A serial flashy gal. Come on.
So when he says I've got stuff to do, he means I've got people to do later.
Right. The Reef channel's gone off topic. We're talking about serial killers.
No, we're talking about gal.
I was wondering what that was fucking on my ceiling. Camera's the wrong way.
DIY to do.
Yeah, sold the ass.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Are you saying like today or today, right now, morning?
He's not doing it now. He must be
come
going
for
to
you,
bed to do it in the morning.
I reckon Nick Channel will be on in a minute.
No, he said he was going to bed.
Well, Nick said he's going to bed.
Yeah.
Has he been work?
Yeah, probably.
What if DC Reef will come on? Where's up?
He disappeared as well.
I'm trying to think what I can eat.
Fruit and nut.
Nah.
What is Taylor doing? What are you doing, you little shit?
I ate all my cream eggs, buddy. All the eggs. I only ate 30 of them.
It's going to take me a while to eat mine, so I've got 48 to get through.
Yeah, I bought 30, didn't I? I bought the picture. Did you see the picture the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought you could buy a pack of 5 and they'll last a bit, but I eat a pack of 5 at once. You know what I mean? So
my missus is she's a cake artist. She makes cakes. She's a cake maker, and the amount of cakes, I literally just do not stop eating cakes.
That's not a bad thing. At least you have to pay for it. Knowing you had to pay for it.
No.
Jesus.
I'm literally staring.
You had to pay
staring
postage,
at a big Fortnite cake as we speak. From the computer game Fortnite. She's just done one there. It's perfect. You can see it. If I come on to the shows.
Oh yeah.
Is that bullets?
Yeah.
I can see your finger. That's a nice finger.
Sorry, I've just realised I've got my.
Oh, my son would love that.
So do you know what she gets? She's making loads of those Fortnite ones at the moment.
My son's obsessed with it. Obsessed with Fortnite.
But yeah, literally, there's always cupcakes. There's like macaroons she makes. There's always something. So literally, I blame the gut on the cake, not the beer.
My son might like Fortnite, but I don't think I've got a son, so.
Well, you don't know. You know of anyway.
That I know of, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, where's my phone? I'm going to ring Go, see if he's going to jump on. Oh. Reefing with Oars. Seymour. Ring. Let's ring America. He's listening. He'll be watching this chat and not answering the phone now. Right, I'm going possibly. No.
Well, Gal put that, didn't
he? Yeah.
He just leave it on in the background while he's doing DIY.
He's not doing DIY.
Who's on?
Right.
Yeah, I think so. He said he sold the house, so he's got to get stuff done.
Is he moving to the mainland? Is he? Or?
No, I don't think so. He said, I think he said he wouldn't come back to the mainland.
What? Yeah, I couldn't live on the Isle of Man.
Is it the one? Is that where they do that bike race as well once a year as well?
Yeah, TT.
Yeah, the TT. That's it. Yeah.
See, the Isle of Man, it's not the UK. Never has been the UK.
It's not. Is it not part of the UK?
They've never been in Europe either.
They're just their own.
They're a British like sovereignty, so we look after them. They use our army and all that stuff, our Royal Mail and all that, but they're their own government. I think they've got one of the oldest governments in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They've also got one of the oldest men in the world, Gal.
Yeah. But at least he can go to the pub.
Yeah. It's literally, you know, when we were all in lockdown, were they in lockdown or were they been open the whole time?
They've got a lot. They had one at the beginning, just like a small one, but no one's got coronavirus over there.
No, I think, didn't he say the other week?
They locked it down straight away, didn't they?
There was a case or something. They did have a case over there, so they locked it down again or something.
Yeah, they locked it down. The only ones they've got is where people have gone back over from the UK with it, with quarantine. I think someone snuck over, didn't they, for his girlfriend. He went in a boat. A boat or
something, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think she was called Shamima Begum or something.
The funny thing is, Gal got in touch with him and said, if you're coming from the mainland, you couldn't bring us a couple of fish, could you?
Yeah.
I've got a list.
Yeah. He said, I need some Cheeto. And someone went, £100 He went, yeah, all right. Oh, no, that was Neil. I tell you what, you do realise that's going to be playing every live stream I do. I'm going to say, need Cheeto, don't ask Neil.
Do you know what? All you have to do is go onto Algae Barn's website and go to order it.
No, we don't. What we do, we ring Seymour up and say, Seymour, can you get some Cheeto from Algae Barn? He'll go, yeah. $3.
Or do you know what? The amazing thing is they sell Cheeto in the UK, right? And you can go into your local fish shop and get some Cheeto for $5.
Yeah. No, the whole point of it is I wanted the clean one.
Right. Our raw water.
Yeah, no, I know that.
I had Cheeto. I got rid of my refugium at the back. Like my old tank, I had a hang on the back refugium, the very first tank. Put the Cheeto out, threw it in the back garden. And it was there for about 3 months. And it was still green. My mate said, have you got a Cheeto? I said, yeah. Went in the back garden, got it from the back garden where it was for fucking months. Cleaned it, give it to him. He put it in his tank and it grew. Guess what? I bet that never had no pests on it. And guess what? That was free.
But the guy I give it to, he can't seem to keep it alive. He just dies. It just dies. Every time I phone him, it's like, do you want some more Chato? He's like, yeah, I've killed the other stuff. He just can't keep it
I
alive.
agree. Have you ever, like, Woody, remember that SPS I grew in the back garden?
Yeah. The bird's nest, yeah.
Yeah.
In a
You think I'm joking?
Yeah,
I put an SPS in a bucket in the back garden, right? Never touched it. It had ice over the top of it, and it was growing in the back garden, and it was growing. SPS was growing in the back garden. And I never topped it up or nothing. I just let it grow, let the rain drop onto it, let it do everything, and it was growing and growing and growing and growing.
We done like a thingy, didn't we? Like every day we was checking on it.
Yeah.
Doing
I did
like
live streams. Some of my old live streams, you'll see SPS growing in the garden.
Yeah. It had
I
extension and everything.
I can't even keep it alive in the tank.
Polyps were growing on it, and you see like fresh growth on it where it was growing.
25 degrees, perfect salinity, everything.
And
right,
then outside, yeah, that water was like -1.
So I'm saying it weren't even the summer, was it? It weren't even like you could say, oh yeah.
Oh, because I had to break the ice. To film it one day, I had to break the ice, didn't I, to get the video. So I brought the ice.
I guarantee you, if I put that in my tank, I'd kill it.
I think it died eventually because the salinity just dropped to fucking so much for the rain. I just never topped it up. What I should have done, in hindsight, is top it up, with water out my tank. And most probably would have carried on growing.
Why did you take it out in the first place?
No, it was just on a piece of rock. Like, I got rid of some rock out of my tank, and I didn't know there was coral on it. So I just left it there, and one day I checked it, and I seen coral growing on it. Like polyps, I thought, what the fuck? So I checked it, it was still alive, and that was weeks after. And then I just started video documenting it, growing in there. And I think I did a live stream where I was breaking the ice off it to check it. So I had to break the ice to check it, and it was still alive.
It's crazy.
But they're going to like an hibernation. Like humans, they say if they freeze, they'll stay alive. You know what I mean? So it went to like a hibernation stage.
It's like I was devastated. You just reminded me of something. Like that day that jawfish died, I found it like on the floor.
What, you find in your freezer?
No, I found it on the floor, and I flushed it. I thought it was dead, and it was only when I.
Hang on a minute! Whoa! Right, stop! Oh, stop! This right. You flushed it because you thought it was dead.
Sorry, it was dead.
No, you didn't say that. You said I thought it was dead.
Yeah. Well, no, that's what I'm coming on to. So I flushed it.
Right.
And then it was only when I'd done the video, somebody put in the comments of the video, just that, like something like that. It may not have been dead. You should have put it in some water because I've had it. So they had it before.
Should have said I did. I put it down the toilet.
Well, what you could have done is just poked it like this.
Yeah.
And then, you know if a fish is dead.
Yeah. No. This on the comment they said the fish had jumped out, dried. So it was like dried, they put it in water and then come back to life.
No, some of them slime. No,
dead, mate.
Like some fish do slime. So like a mandarin, if that jumped out, that most probably could stay alive, most probably for an hour or two, because it's slimed. It's got a slime coat on it. So what they do, they produce a slime. So when mandarins sleep at night, they actually produce like a bubble of slime over them. A bubble. So they're in the bubble. So like it stops them like getting detected by prey.
That's what a lot of wrasse do that as well.
Yeah. So like wrasse, they can jump like
they do a mucus bubble.
When I on the phone with you, when that wrasse jumped out, fucking slammed itself all over the fucking place, all over the fucking guy. You know what I mean? They jump out all the time. You know what I mean? Especially when the net goes off. They've got nets off, go. You know what I mean? They'll try to go back to the sea, like Nemo.
My jade wrasse is huge now. It's got to be about that big now.
I love a jade wrasse. There used to only be a tenner then.
Yeah, vicious fuckers when they get bigger.
Yeah. Remember when there was only a tenner?
Who's just put a 6 line in their tank? Someone just on a video just put 6 line in their tank. 6 line.
You, mugs it. I was watching your video.
I'm sorry,
I was watching
mate.
it yesterday on the telly, and you got a wrasse. I hope the cunt's not put a 6 line wrasse in.
I'm going to say it to you now. I'm going to say it to you now. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry for your loss. And all that.
It's going to be aggressive.
You could have no snails left, no shrimp left.
It's going to. It's going to destroy everything.
Listen,
mate. It's going to bully everything in your tank.
I'll say one thing, yeah. Listen,
Go
when it comes to my clownfish, mate, yeah, he doesn't stand a chance. He'll get forced out of the tank. Every other fish you put in, they go, mate. They get shifted out, and that's it. So I only put it in because I supposedly thought that I had flatworm, but I don't think I have. You know what I mean?
You should have gone for a yellow chorus wrasse or something if you could have, or a silver belly.
Yellow chorus wrasse, silver belly.
Yeah.
Even think he's good at what they call, would it?
Peacock
wrasse.
Peacock
brilliant.
wrasses are nice.
Leopard, anything like that. Even a nice flasher wrasse.
6 lines do look nice though, don't they?
Listen, don't get me wrong. They're stunning looking fish, but they're just evil as the day. They're like the Hitler of the fish world. I swear to God.
Mine. I had to destroy my whole tank just to get it out. Remember when I was dancing on the fish? Yeah. And it was the very last fish I got out of my tank because I had to literally rip my whole tank apart to get it out. It's a bastard.
Why was that though?
Because they attack everything.
Everything. They're just vicious.
Everything.
If you start seeing any of your fish hiding in corners or anything like that, and they're not acting normal, it's because that's 6-line wrasse. They just
the 6-line wrasse don't like any other fish near them. You might not see it do it. The thing is, you never see them do it. But
you know what it's like? It's like they've got little man syndrome. No, like when a bloke's got little man syndrome, just aggressive. That's what they're like. They will go up to any fish and just cause havoc. They're mental. See, when you said you put it in the tank, you said, "Oh, it's like it's been in there years. He's swimming about like mad."
Yeah.
That's because they've got massive bollocks on them. They literally don't care.
Well, I tell you what, Woody. Yeah, this guy's must have balls the size of camels. Yeah, because he's swimming around like he owns the show.
Yeah. It's exactly what they're like.
Because he probably does now.
He swam at the side of the female clownfish. Yeah, the other day, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, not yesterday, the day before. Swam at the side of the female clownfish. The clownfish looked at him and said, "Is it today? What the hell are you swimming at?" Went for him, and he was like that fast that she just couldn't catch him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'll come out with a vengeance.
I guarantee you, if it caught it, if the clownfish caught it, it would eat it. I remember Mrs. She phoned me. I didn't know. Remember those yellow-tailed damsels? Remember the yellow-tailed damsels?
Yeah.
I had about 3 of them in my tank, and I'm at work there while I'm driving. She phoned me, Mrs. in like hysterics. She went, "Oh, I thought somebody died in the family or something." Yeah, she was like, "Oh," she went, "The clownfish are killing the fish," and I went, "What are you talking about? The clownfish are killing?" She went, those yellow damsel, those fish, what you put in? I went, "Oh yeah, the tail." She went, "One of them's got no tail." I'm like, "You what?" She's got no tail. So anyway, when I got home, yeah, lo and behold, the clownfish had literally ate it in half. It was only half of its body, and it was swimming about like it was like bobbing about.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God!
But the thing is, a lot of people don't realise that clownfish are from the damsel family.
Damsels.
Yeah,
evil,
they are vicious bastards. Vicious fuckers.
Evil.
Mine has drawn before.
She had a goby that ate a clownfish.
Yeah, I've got 4 clownfish in my tank, but 2 of them I got when how small was the Woody? That big. Like that.
Yeah, like your little fingernail.
You couldn't even see them. I had to put them in a net for weeks and weeks because it was that big, and now they're fucking massive.
Yeah, mine are huge now. Huge things.
Right? Mine just stay in the corner. They just keep them.
Like killer whales. That's what
you know. What? I bet you one of them slept in the trackie. One of them sleeps in my trackie.
And he lets them.
Mad old fish.
The trackie. Oh, if it gets in the proper tentacle, the trackie.
But hopefully, fingers crossed, yeah, the 6-line wrasse will do his job and he won't irritate anybody. That's all I'm hoping for.
You're never going to get out. And the thing is, you'll never get out your tank.
Yeah.
You won't win traps.
You better hope he's a model citizen.
Yeah, they won't go in traps. They will not go in traps.
We don't want to scare you. I will say you've done a bad purchase, but usually they're assholes. But you might be all right with the fish that you've got. And if you don't plan on adding anything else, you might be all right. You might you hardly notice him in there, just part of the community.
Yeah. Well, like you said, Woody. At the end of the day, yeah, it's like a hierarchy, isn't it? You know, like with the animal world, yeah. And people and animals know the place, don't they? You know, like certain ones. This one might be a little bit of a showboat. It might be a bit of a loudmouth sort of thing, yeah. But if it came out, if it got like it went closer because they've laid eggs, you know, they've laid eggs on the back, yeah. It went near it, and I swear to God, if they would have caught it, they would have ate it, they would have killed it. But they charged at him. One of them even ate the rock because the male clownfish has got a scrape right on his cheek where he had to hit the rock, you know, when he went to get it. So I thought, you know what? Now the 6-line wrasse is staying over on the left hand side. It's not going anywhere near the right hand side. So I think it's found its place.
Keep your eyes on your fish. So all you've got to do, keep your eyes on your fish. You'll know if it's doing anything.
Absolutely, of course.
How many snails have you got?
Oh God, you know, about 30 or something, I think. 30.
Oh, you had 30.
Yeah, just get ready to buy some more from the fish shop. Listen to this.
That's Stockport Coy Marine. Have you been to it? Stockport Coy Marine, the one that it's on a farm. Have you seen it?
No.
It's all right there, you know. He sells like, you know, like most of them sell Nazari snails for £2.50, and I'm like, £2.50 for a snail? He's taking a bit, but he sells them for £1 a piece.
I might go tomorrow.
Yeah, Stockport Coy Marine. Yeah. Sells them for like £1. If you get like 15, 15 of each, and it goes lower, you know the price. It goes dead cheap, really cheap.
Well, I bought. I'm gonna buy the other week with a 25,
something like that. Yeah.
I bought 25, and then the day after I had none.
Well, yeah,
No.
Yeah. What did you have?
I'm not even joking. I bought 25. That was a tomorrow, wasn't it? Yeah, the tomorrow.
Yeah. That's the same sort of problem that you might have with that 6-line. But
I bought 10.
He bought this brass and then bought all these snails and all that. I went, why you bought all them snails and that? He went, no, because I need them. I said, well, you ain't going to have none. He went, what? I said, watch. Next day, all gone. Literally one expensive dinner for that brass.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, yeah.
Then I bought another 10. And then I ate them.
Wow.
But that's your worst
purchase then. You're not filling me with confidence here.
And then it ate me cleaner shrimp because it ran out of snails. So I ate 2 cleaner shrimp.
As long as it doesn't go for me clams, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean?
No, you should be safe there.
As well.
No, they won't touch clams. No.
Yeah. Eat cleaner.
So then I caught the wrasse. After I took half of the coral out of my tank and rock. And then I give it to Marker. I said,
Oh, Mark.
Yeah, I said, put that in your tank, Mark. It's good for you. Snails. Yeah. Hi, Vicky. I might put it in his frag tank. Where there's no snails or anything in it. But, yeah. Then it's a beautiful fish. The Timoras is so nice. It's a beautiful fish.
Touch wood, I ain't had the bastard yet, but I think, like you said, like Woody said, when that Jade Wrasse becomes like a full adult, I've heard he's going to be a bit of a...
Yeah, they're I love it. I think
they're
they're beautiful looking fish.
Yeah.
But I would never buy one, even though how much I love them. I would never buy one because I like...
Very sweet cheeks.
I love
my little girl.
Yeah, you're not jumping on the street.
Oh, he's on the phone.
Yeah, jump on.
Yeah, I love inverts. I love all the snails and the
right.
Me too.
All your hermits, cleaner shrimp. I love all that. I think they're the most interesting
I need
things.
to get
really,
I need to get some more cleaner shrimp. I lost them when I had salinity problems, but I got 10 peppermint shrimp, and
they all disappeared.
No, I've still got them at the moment. I mean, they're keeping the Aptasia in check at the moment. So
yeah, that's good.
Since I put them in there, they've been fine. But
don't Jade Wrasse get to 9 inches long?
They get massive.
Yeah. Jade Wrasse, yeah, it says like 14 centimeters in the book, in the Bible.
What, in the Bible?
The Bible.
Yeah, what's that? John 5:15.
I remember Your Holiness having one when he was nailed to the cross. If you look down by his feet, you've got a little fish tank with a jade wrasse in it. No, but it's
somewhere.
They are.
Alexa,
if you think about
14 centimeters,
the marine aquarium hobby and the fish that are in it, the wrasses are probably some of the most beautiful fish, but some of them are the world's worst.
Yeah.
That's the Bible.
The marine fishes.
Oh, that's a marine fish book. The Bible was made by John, wasn't it? In John's Bible.
Hey, look.
Hey, best thing on them. Check the dates on them. Check the dates on them.
What on this?
Check the dates on them. Because most probably outdated.
1997.
Hang on.
Hold up, who's that jumped on?
Seymour.
Scott
Oh,
W. Michaels.
You muted, Seymour.
What's he written his name as?
Hey, yeah.
Reef community worldwide, brother.
Seymour, where you going?
Pick up some Chato, mate. Need some Chato.
All right.
Hey, Seymour, why do you get... He's taking the piss out of you. That's what he's doing.
You can't.
He's in America. I bet he's not going to pay 100 quid for it.
Seymour, you can't be walking about in Brooklyn at this time of the night.
No, I'm seriously going to get some Chato. Why if I walk around?
Hey, Seymour, when you get it, just tell us how much you pay for it.
It's free. Why?
It's free. Listen, if you want to make some money on it, I might know someone that'll buy some off you.
I'll tell you what, Will, this is the best business opportunity we've got. Oh, Neil, you buy it off us, we'll do you a deal on it, right? We'll just sell it to you for 50 quid, right? And then you just sell it on for 100.
Right?
No,
Chato's expensive. I just won't buy it. But Chato's expensive, man. It's
Hang on. Is it £100 expensive?
No, $35 for like a golf ball size or something.
Yeah. That's what from the algae barn. That's what I bought.
Do you know what, Paulie? At this rate, I'll be able to give up my job.
I tell you what, Woody, I'm going to fucking open a fucking chainsaw farm.
Do you know what I was saying? If algae barn ever come to the UK, they would clean up because people would want the clean Chato and then pay for it.
Or you just put it in our raw water and you sell it.
Yeah, but algae people don't know about.
Call yourself Algae Shed.
Algae Shed.
Yeah.
Hey, his fucking eyes are rolling now. Look, hang on a minute. It's a good fucking idea. Isn't it? Look. Yeah. Do you know how to get clean Chato? Run a reef tank with no fish in it. Feed your tank ammonia. Right? Your Chato's going to grow. There's going to be no pests in there because you've got no fucking fish or corals in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or you could put nitrates and phosphates and iron and stuff on a doser and boom, that's Chato.
Is that? Yeah. Or you could just feed ammonia to it, which turns to nitrate, and then
Fisher Hex sells Chato for like $20-$25, and they can't keep it in stock. Algae Bar, they have like a 500-gallon tank that they grow Chato. Can't keep it in stock. I mean, I give mine away, but even multi-sport Manhattan Aquariums, when I used to give them my Chato, they can't keep it in stock. People buy it.
Yeah. The only reason Seymour's headphones sound like that because he microwaved them.
You think we're joking?
I was going to say that we're joking.
Yeah. He couldn't put his food in the microwave, couldn't find his headphones while he was on the phone to us.
No,
there's a backstory. I was rushing home and I was hungry. So when I was putting my food in the microwave, I guess my headphone fell off. And
he microwaved his headphones.
Right, lads, I've got to get going. I'm in work tomorrow at 8, so I'm going to shoot off.
What? You fucking looking you up at this time? Jesus.
Yeah.
And he's been knocking back the Jack Daniels.
As well.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm in work for 8, so I'm looking
What's the number of your bus you're driving tomorrow?
I'm not going to tell you.
Before you go to bed, get 2 grapes, put them together and put them in the microwave. There's a little experiment for you.
Why?
What, grapes? Have you ever put grapes in a microwave?
No.
2 grapes, just get 2 grapes, put them together, put them in the microwave, watch what he's got to... Hey, Neil, have you got grapes in the house?
No, just I've got a fruit bowl in front of me. There's no.
Just put two grapes in the microwave together. But
Do you know what?
Make sure they
Neil,
touch each other.
Have you got two bananas? He does the same thing. Have you got
No,
two bananas?
Are you gonna is it going to make a mess of my microwave and I'm going to be in shit?
No, just grapes. No, grapes. I want to see what grapes do.
What did he fucking do, Paul?
They make plasma in your microwave. Plasma. Yeah.
Why would I want that in the microwave?
Oh, it doesn't do any damage to your microwave.
Oh, right.
There's no metal in them or anything, is there? You know, like when you put a fork in the microwave, it goes.
Yeah.
Grapes do it.
Do they?
Even though there's no metal in them. Yeah. But you've got to put two together because they actually conduct with each other, and it causes plasma.
I'll get the missus to do it tomorrow. And just
how did we get to that conversation?
No, just because you were talking about and he must have thought his headphones were grapes.
I cannot believe it. Steve is like I don't have to get up in the morning. I can't believe you've got to be up at 8 and you're still here at 1:30.
Hardcore, mate.
I got up at 9 o'clock sometimes. Don't know what it is.
Hardcore,
How do I got bed?
Oh,
11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, that's it. See you later, lads. I'll go to bed.
Yeah, I can't keep my eyes open. They're watering. My eyes are watering. I can't keep them open. I'm going to bed.
I'm hoping nobody gets on the bus. Nobody will get
The driver falls asleep on bus tomorrow. It's going to be all over the news. Isn't it?
I used to be a bus driver. For first. I remember once, 5 in the morning, pissed up to fuck. I got in. Started work at 8. Do you know what I mean? I was doing the Stockport run. But it's a quiet run. On it open, he's gone on it. On a Sunday.
Now we know why you're not a bus driver anymore.
Yeah. I've actually lost my license on the buses.
Right, guys. I'll see you soon, yeah. Thanks
Yeah, go on, mate. Speak to you soon.
Cool. Woody, I'll
Nice to chat with you.
as well.
See you soon. See
Yeah,
you
no
soon.
worries.
It's been
Well,
wicked.
I'll
Thanks for letting me on the stream. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. See you later.
You take
Right, Woody,
care,
I'll shut the
lads.
stream down now.
No
See you
worries.
later. I'll shut the stream down and we'll jump on Paul.
All
All
right,
right, lads. Take
In a
care.
bit. See you later. Bye-bye.
See you soon.
Hello?
Hello. Still live.
That's still live, yeah.
Yeah, 3 hours and 26 minutes.